I want everything on the plate, fuck it.
Damn! That'll wake you up right there. You know the feeling of success.
In the game, I know what to do. Show me some. That's another set, cause I be running through it.
Yo, we live right now, behind backstage, man. It's about to go down, man. We got Unc the Chef in the building. You feel me? We got Unc the Chef in the building. He's right there. Shout out to Unc the Chef, man. Say what's up to the people, fam. He making the move out of here. Just wave at the people. Damn. Right now, getting everything popping. Hey, the homie Brisco is on the way. The homie Ghostwridah is on the way. Y'all tell me, what y'all want from me, huh? We gonna have the best of the best, man. Everything's a blessing, man. Believe that. We got Audacity in the building right now. Shout out to Audacity, man.
Shout out to Audacity.
There we go.
I saw you try to go on ahead and put it on the other screen again.
Hey, it is what it is.
I understand. Audacity don't live over there.
She don't live over there?
Right here. She right here.
Okay, if you say so, damn it. All right, well, we back here, man. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the kids. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Don't forget to make sure you subscribe to Behind Backstage. Go to youtube.com/Behind Backstage. That's us. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Man, make sure y'all put in those comments, man. Don't just watch us. Just put in some comments, man. We see the views, but we want y'all to go ahead and say something, too. You know what I mean? It's your boy, DJ Newkirk. We keeping it moving here on Strong Gun Radio. Shout out to the one and only wild man, Teddy T, man. He's actually shooting us a brand new video for the people to go ahead and check out. This is going to be exclusive only here on Behind Backstage. We gave a sneak peek yesterday on the OG Ride Out show on Strong Gun Radio. Remember, Monday through Friday, OG Ride Out show here on Strong Gun Radio from 10 to 2 p.m. At 2 p.m., we got the Ask Mathis show, man. You got an attorney. If you need some information, you need to go ahead and tell people that you got an attorney. You need to get some information about what you need to sue somebody on. Man, you should call in, man, here on Strong Gun Radio, bro, at 786-801-0031, Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's where we at right here. And then on Monday, we got a special guest coming in on Ask Mathis at 2 p.m. You stay there, you wait, and you watch. Shout out to the brother Reggie Mathis, the one that holds it together. And yeah, man, like I said, this is Behind Backstage, baby. We about to go ahead, give you guys some more music to check out, and we're going to get started soon as they pull up. I'm hungry, man. I'm happy the chef is here, man. I've been waiting. I've been wanting some food, you know what I'm saying? I've been wanting something to eat, damn it.
For a minute, I got scared. I thought you...
Today, you know what I mean? So I want him to go ahead and throw it down like he's supposed to. You feel me? So yeah, man, this is your boy DJ Newkirk. We about to go ahead and get it popping. Let's go!
Cadillac 60 or something with no top. Hip hop, I'm hunting, they wishing I go pop. Love still holding my heart. Red Fox, Gucci with the tan at the tip. No socks, cross from the left of the field. I'm 3 real. Cardi with the.
Special, different. Listen, do you love me? You love me or not? What you think, Audacity? Hey, yeah. So check this out, man. There's a lot of stuff going on right now this week. Everything's popping, you know, from you know, things happened last week, like the verses we was trying to get to. We had, you know, Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. I mean, what you think about the Audacity, man?
Man, that versus?
Yeah.
That was the verses that I want to see.
Yeah. I mean, that was real hip-hop. You know what I mean? That was real hip-hop. So shout out to Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One, man. They did a great job. I can't wait till we get the contrabands popping, you know what I mean? Like getting it back rolling like we want to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's on the level higher than verses. So, you know what I mean? I was thinking about going ahead and hollering at Swiss to put something together. But shout out to Swiss, man. That's the fam, man. Look like my little brother, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's where we at, though. I want to make sure we continuing and getting it and keeping it going, damn it. You know what I mean? So this is here. We're Behind Backstage live on Strong Gun Radio. Today, we're going to have a special guest, Ghostwridah and Brisco. The Open Like a Goon, a.k.a. the Black Billionaire Society, you know what I mean? So It's a lot that's about to come out, you know what I mean? We about to have a conversation with, you know what I mean? So, yo, get y'all questions ready, man. The phone lines is open, 786-801-0031, as well as the live chat is available. So we checking out your questions, and we'll make sure we get them right to the artist. But like I said, man, everything's a blessing, man. I'm happy to be here today, man. Audacity, how you feeling, sweetie?
Man, I'm feeling good today.
You blessed?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's right, man. Shout out to Unc the Chef, man. And yeah, man, we gonna keep it popping, man. Right now we got another song coming in here right now. This is another Brisco and Ghostwridah.
Depending on your goals and devices, the flow is priceless. The timing got a
right here, society.
Brisco the nicest. And I might just up the bar with 1942s. She in the mood. And my passport covered in stamps of different hues. Had a chance for it, then I graduated to a go yard. Me and Nito had standards that took us both far. Met Gala, I snuck in, excuse my risk. DoorDash my delivery, as real as it gets. Peep this, 40 mil rebellion, I'm rebelling. I'd rather be the richest than a legend, I'm trying to tell them.
I don't think God really cared too much about us. He wouldn't have put us in. I mean, look where we stay at. It's messed up around here.
You don't have any belief, boy. The Lord don't care about who's got the biggest house. Boys, the Lord didn't put you here to be shooting and killing each other. It's right there in the Bible. Exodus 20:13. Thou shalt not kill.
Society.
Look in the mirror, I see God. Hustle like I'm working 3 jobs. Niggas thought I wouldn't be shit. Just to get even, I beat odds. Look in your diamonds, I see fog. You might do anything just to make sure people look at you and never see flaws. Peep all the damage is weak cause. On these emotional seesaws. Writing this hoping I reach y'all. All of my verses is gospel. My homies yelling, I preach, dawg. Why you so stuck in the streets, dawg? Fuck is we chasing this money for? Y'all niggas wait till you millionaires just to get killed at the corner store. I'm not the rapper who wanna blow. Bitch, I'm that rapper you wanna know. I went and started my own shit. Fuck all the gimmicks, I wanted more. I'm talking ownership, but not ownership. When in the zone I spit, I got a bone to pick. You niggas on some shit. I got a longer list, I'm getting longer checks. I need a longer clip. Wait, hold up. I thought a new rapper said something. All of this money you making out here, but you blowing it, my nigga spread something. I gave my life up to Jesus, back from the dead a believer. Stalling on dropping my album, cause I'm making hits out of teasers. Hold up.
You know, Sharif used to get into all kinds of shit before he found the nation. Now, I'm no Muslim, but I agree with some of the things they say regarding that. And if Allah helps to make him a better man, then I'm all for it. Being a black man in America, you're the prey.
Hey, do you care whether you live or die?
I don't know.
That's right. I don't know. But we back here on Strong Gun Radio, people. It's your boy, DJ Newkirk. I want to make sure that we get everything out in the open right now. You know what I mean? Audacity. What's going on in these streets? Please tell me. Uh-oh. I did it again. It's okay. Wait.
Big Sean is confident that he can out-rap anyone.
Say what?
Yo, Newkirk, I think you got him though.
Yo, so I don't know, man. So I might be able to get. You think I get Sean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I might be able to get Sean.
You might be able to.
Yo, battle anybody that want to battle me. I don't got time for the.
That's not it. All right,
my
so
bad.
The Detroit rapper.
All right. That's why I keep taking it off of you.
Rapper Big Sean is feeling himself following his LA Lakers freestyle, and rightfully so. The Detroit rapper spit an impressive freestyle over several beats during the viral sit-down. His lyricism captured the hip-hop world's attention, including that of Nas. In the tweet, Sean revealed that the rap icon texted him praising his performance during the freestyle. The 33-year-old expressed his gratitude that the Queensbridge MC felt compelled to reach out to him, saying the interaction felt like a dream. Nas just texted me saying, "You murdered these freestyles. Thanks for pushing us all." That crazy as fuck to me when I really thought about Nas texting me that I'm at the crib right now in Detroit and I'm just feeling grateful. I'm actually doing what I said I would. Shit, it feel like a dream. The bounce-back rapper then fired off a series of tweets, one which gloated over his own ability to go head-to-head with the best in hip-hop. Sean says that while his versatility has helped and hurt his career, he is confident that he can out-rap anyone.
Woo!
I take pride in being versatile, but I can also see how it's helped and hurt me in my career. Because some people hear a song and think I'm just that or a certain type of artist when I actually have many sides. I can out-rap anyone, but sometimes I just want to vibe or have fun. What you think? What you think about Big Sean?
I think Big Sean's a great artist. Should I try to out-rap Big Sean? Nah, I was just playing about that. But, you know what I mean? I can go ahead and produce something for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. But no, you think versatility actually hurt him? Like,
No,
that's a question I want to ask Briss. Like, did
I don't really
versatility, do you
feel-
think that hurt him? You
I
know
don't
what I
really
mean?
feel that versatility hurt Big Sean.
Okay.
I think there was people that was sleeping on him at first, but he didn't really get what he deserved because the boy can rap.
Yo, Sean could
Or
rap.
let me say, the man can rap.
But you know, like,
when he came out, he was a boy, you know. But he was the man can rap, and it's just like, you know, his whole flow, the way that he puts his words together, everything, the similes, the metaphors, he just does it. So, I mean, can he go head to head with anyone? If he believe it, then go ahead.
Right. Now, do I think it's true? I don't think he can get. I don't think he can get any rapper.
I don't know if he can get me though.
Excuse me?
I don't know if he can get me though. I'm not over there.
That's what I'm saying, man. You're in the wrong place, shorty. You sitting in the wrong spot.
I'm not. Oh,
you know what I mean? Camera 3 supposed to be over there.
Wait a second. Let me get back over there. Let me go ahead and get over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my artist hat on.
Okay.
All right.
Audacity, what you saying though?
I'm saying that Big Sean, nah, he can't take me.
He can't take you?
Nah, he can't take me.
Uh-oh.
You want
See,
look, you going back to the other thing. No, he can't take me.
Oh, okay.
I'll rap anyone.
You gonna out-rap anybody?
I'm out-rap anyone.
This is the artist Audacity. This is not the producer or radio personality.
Anyone.
Okay, you can out-rap anybody.
Yep.
So you can out-rap Brisco and Ghostwridah when they come in here.
When they come in here, let's go.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna show them that's what you said. We got the live on live. Matter of fact, let me send this link to Brisco right now.
But hold on. got the Audacity seat is gonna be, not here.
Yeah. What happened? Got the Audacity. What happened to got the Audacity?
She had to go. She had to go to the restroom.
Okay. She coming back though.
Yeah, she's trying to get her flow together.
She said she's gonna go ahead and battle Brisco and Ghostwridah. That's what's up though. I got to see what she gonna do, son. I think she gonna do something, son. I really think it's gonna happen.
You think so?
Yeah. I just want to see who gonna play the instrumental.
I'll play it for her.
So yeah. So I mean, again, man, I don't think his versatility hurt him. I think him trying a lot of different things could have hurt him, rather than his versatility itself. Sean went somewhere else after he got with Jhené Aiko and did all these other videos and all this other music. Not saying that it was bad, but it was just a different direction that he took. And I don't think everyone agreed with him at that time. What do you think about that?
I mean, I said what I said. Big Sean, I could put him in the top 10. I could. You saying
No, I'm hearing you.
I could put them top 10 baby daddies. I could put him in the top 10.
Top 10 baby daddies. Wow, okay.
I could put him in the top 10. Let me stop. But nah, for real. Big Sean, he just got that flow, for real. He does. I mean, who could deny it? Kanye, even said that he used to be scared about battling him. He used to go inside the studio.
That's why he signed him.
Yeah, but he was one artist that used to make him go back and rewrite. Mm-hmm. So if he got it, he got it.
I mean, I didn't hear the freestyle though. Have you heard the freestyle?
Nah, you can pull it up.
Should we pull that up for the people? I think we should pull it up for the people, man. Shout out to Power 106 FM. And Big Sean, he was over there spitting something for the people, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah. You know what
I
I
mean?
mean?
Life, Surf Club, LA Leakers. What more can you ask for?
Detroit.
Big bars, big beats.
Yeah.
Big Grammys.
That part.
Big money.
We all the way.
Look.
Let's get it, Sean.
Look, I was with Kobe last January 1st. Trapped inside a year that just can't get no worse. Present traumatic stress got me damaged and hurt. I've been in the gym trying to lift off a curse that's been on me since my family tree was planted on earth. Swear my seed's gonna have a new advantage at birth. I stopped hoping for the best, now I'm demanding it work. I handle my dirt if good karma don't land on it first. Relentless how I give it all but never give in. Just like NBA players in my girls' DMs. Steady shooting shots that'll never go in. Fuck it, I'm focused on making money we never gon' spend. My whole life feels like my blessings queue right on schedule. I still hate seafood, but love the oyster perpetual. Ayy, never cheat yourself, that might be God testing you. Rocky roads I pedal through. When niggas switch, I never do. Even when lights behind me was red and blue. Million times my revenue, soul is unsellable still. My mind get conflicted as a Palestine border. My grass greener, I spread down with alkaline water. Big fucking checkbook, and yeah, I'm the author. Not just from learning, but applying what life taught you. That's why I'm done confusing people's opinions with facts and getting sidetracked by people who life not on track. They did a song with every artist I respected in rap. Bitch, and they ain't charged me shit cause they respected me back. So give me that first, hit like Black Church, Tyson bag work. I deserve Nipsey last verse recorded by Hit. Ain't nothing in the world more important than this. Half a ticket on me like I already boarded some shit. But they been exploiting us since we got off the ship. Trust issues with the world, man, that I gotta clear within. But how I'm supposed to after the Tuskegee experiment, where they took 400 blacks, snuff from syphilis, knowing that they might die, never see you here again. Land of the free where nothing's free and you ain't really free till you free within. But they don't teach you that, they rather keep that for them. Let me chill before the Secret Service pull back up here to speak with him. Man, I'm in too deep with them. Again. It already happened once. We're trying to school y'all on some shit that they don't teaching them. You know? We're saying too much.
Yo.
But I can't get up here and say too little either.
Nah, come on, man. It's important.
This how we doing it tonight?
It's important.
You know, what's the point?
Bro, over 10 years in the making, man.
You feel me?
We've been waiting for this one.
Hey. Well, I guess we gotta deliver then.
Don life.
Hey. Look, B.I.G. all my deals match me. White collar business without the skin bleach. I got 10 LLCs, pay tax dues and fees. Every dollar an employee, my money working for me. My auntie passed while I was performing overseas. That's the price I pay on top of paying for everything. But when you the backbone of your family, they only stand as tall as you standing. Even when your feelings and your actions ain't matching and you carry everyone's baggage, you just haven't found the right time to unpack it. And the schedule steady packed in and you frontline for the backing. And all the walls that you built up are the ones that you get trapped in. And somehow you fall right back into your worst habits. Man, too much pain soaked up, I have to spill. No wonder why I'm doing songs with Nas. I got mass appeal. The problem's solving because money and problems are package deal. I break the bank over and over, giving no time to heal. Just like they did my heart. I got my family out the dark and out of debt. From laying my life on the line and taking risks. Probably why I relate so fucking hard to that Squid Game shit. Except I would've got on the plane at the end. Cause I know that family comes first, especially over revenge. You only get this type of reach when you overextend. A lot of y'all over pretend. I ain't going out for advice, I'm going within. Everybody want the credits, but I take the cash. Cause we all know the credits is the shit that roll at the end. And we ain't nowhere near it. No matter how far away from home I go, I know they always cheering. And when I quiet the noise around me, I can always hear it. What has the game done to you, Sean? A lot of songs I wrote for icons that I still ain't even get publishing on. And some of them up more than me. I don't know how they sleep at night knowing they wrong. No happy endings where I'm from and that shit rubbed me wrong. Sean, you been in love too long. It sound like all your hunger gone. I'm fucking starving. I saw a sunset on the way here, so colorful and vivid. It reminded me that God my favorite artist. And the fact I woke up today and saw it reminded me that I'm winning regardless, for real.
Regardless. Winning regardless. God's my favorite artist. Come on.
We ain't stopping.
All right, yeah, shout out to Brisco. They just came through. That's why I had to go ahead and make that run and go ahead and let them in. So, yo, let me get that popping for y'all. Yo, make sure you continue to tune in. I'm about to go ahead play a joint for you while I get
I'm gangsta and I'm sarcastic, energetic. You can manifest a little vibe if you let it. Well, I'm glad that you attended. My life in this friendship, being faithful in this world is just a memory. So baby girl, just hold me down and hope I'm good. You know how a nigga be sometimes. Here's what you want from me. Here's what I want from you. We can lay it out. Here's what I need from you. It's what you see in me. We
romanticism was cool. Fall asleep on the combo, no hanging up was the rule. Sliding you after school and that pussy wet as a pool. Two addicts at it like rabbits, you never not in the mood. I cheated cause niggas do, repeat it because you stayed. Somehow we don't get the picture till images start to fade. We take each other for granted like granted must be the wave. Emotions get hard to manage, we panic and stray away. Why do men attract bitches and women marry dogs? I'm all over the place, see my itinerary's flawed. I tend to think of you, but I know both of us involved. If she ever out of pocket, you the first one I'ma call. Hold up.
Right there. Now, right there, I'm telling you, just that whole album, that whole project itself is a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's a masterpiece. I'm waiting for the rest of the people to catch up. You know what I mean? It's like the world takes them a little bit, you know what I mean, to catch up to, you know, what's going on.
For me to say that I can listen to every single song.
Yeah.
Every single song.
That's crazy. That's what it was made for, though. It's one of them start to finish records.
So,
like,
pull the mic to you.
Definitely one of them start to finish.
And then the combination of you both, it's like, but it meshes so well.
Right. It's like nobody would have thought peanut butter and jelly would be good until somebody did it.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, this works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things that some people are just afraid to put together. And then when you finally do it, it's like, oh, shit, like this is, you know what I'm saying? This is it. This works.
Right.
And it was one of those things, you know?
That's dope.
Yeah.
I mean.
Nah, that's a great analogy, too. That shit was like some peanut butter.
It exactly was. Because, you know, both of those are good on their own.
Yeah.
Neither one of them needed each other to be great. Peanut butter is fucking peanut butter. It's just good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jelly, too. Neither one needed each other to be great. You know what I'm saying? But when you put them together, they were better. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a lot of copies, too. You got the toffee shit.
Yeah.
Then you got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Everything came.
You got jam and all that.
Yeah, but it
ain't like jelly.
But you ain't never heard no peanut butter and jam go good.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
Or no toffee and jam.
No, absolutely not. We ain't doing that at all.
So, well, you know what I mean? Let me get the opportunity to say we got two exclusive Miami rappers in the building, like coming from two different worlds, two different, you know what I mean? It's two different ideologies, all that. So
yeah,
absolutely.
These brothers right here, man, has done a lot on different. Oh shoot, wait, you right, Audacity. Okay, these brothers here has done a lot throughout everything. Like it's a lot that these guys has done, and to go ahead and see you two work together, create. You know what I mean?
No,
what you guys created, like I said, is a masterpiece.
Yes.
So, like, let's just get started. Brisco, you in the building?
What's
how you
up?
doing, my G?
What's
like,
up?
how are you?
This like our anniversary or something. We were just together the same time
last year.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We was just talking about some good things and then some terrible things too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that like a little bit into it, but like what put y'all together? Like what put you to make this project? What got you in the building?
In this same building, we met. We met in the same building.
Oh, okay.
Over a decade ago.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? In the Po Boy University. So just did it, as soon as he walked in, I just, you know what I'm saying? You know a star when you see a star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just hit it off and we started building our relationship and it's been history ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah. But we got together with this because we break spiritual bread every morning.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
And everything is a blessing, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? The so-so.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So
And it's a lot of ugly, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? That comes with the good. You know what I mean?
That's how it is, because the devil gonna always try to infiltrate the set.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't give the devil no credit. You know what I'm saying? A hater equates to the devil. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what, too? And then a lot of everything that started in this earth started pure, right? Because everything that started was a direct start from God, right?
Right.
Every single thing, right? If you think about it, things turn bad. Fruit never starts bad. You've never seen a bad fruit start bad.
Nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen, right? But we remember that there's good in everything, right? And that's why this title of this project came up, how it came about, because everything absolutely is a blessing, right? And you see these bad situations or these things happen, you know, you get off on the wrong exit and you pissed because you might be late for work, but you never know what God saved you from.
Exactly.
Right?
We be having those same conversations.
Now, for instance, I ain't gonna lie. I went on ahead and I grabbed the wrong keys. I grabbed the wrong keys the other day.
Right.
Went on ahead. I was like, I got to go get my kids from school.
Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong keys. So I'm not able to get out the house and get back into the house. I'm not able to go on ahead and get into my vehicle at that time. I went to a neighbor's house. I was able to, go on ahead and make some arrangements.
Right.
But I realized at that point, I was like, just wasn't meant for me to be out on the road at
Absolutely,
that time.
It wasn't.
I couldn't get upset about it because normally I would have spazzed out and I've been like, whatever. But I went and I sat back and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? Maybe I wasn't supposed to be out on the road.
You weren't. And if you could see what it was that God saved you from, like, you'd be amazed.
Right.
Like, imagine if God was to show us, like, hey, the reason you weren't able to get back into your house is because this would have happened if had I allowed you to get out there. Yeah. And then you wouldn't complain about the bad, which is why everything is a blessing, even that moment for you to be able to come back home to your family and to your children because God saved you from whatever it was. You never know what it might have been.
That's real.
But that was a blessing, right?
Yes.
Everything is a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
So that damn there, how did you come up with the title? You almost said it right there, but how did you guys come up with the title? Was it
just talking, like, in the early mornings we talking, and we just came up with it. Like, we was like, said it together. Everything's a blessing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, we go deep in our conversations. We break spiritual bread. You know what I'm saying? We break the Wonder Ghetto bread.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, it's about fatherhood. It's about, it ranges from fatherhood just to everyday, you know what I'm saying, struggles. You know what I'm saying? This was the perfect title.
Now, I was watching the process when you guys were getting it together, right? So I was watching.
Thank you for watching that, by the way.
No, it's a great, like, it shows a lot, and even to you getting your seeing your own stuff on ESPN, hearing your song on ESPN, it's just like, wow, like you know what I'm saying, but. Like, it's amazing that y'all was able to go ahead and put this together.
Yeah, it was a egoless. It was an egoless. You know what I'm saying, process. And
he said you ain't go to Dollar Tree, so where you get the glasses from, I think you said, or something like that.
Yeah.
You don't go to Dollar Tree get no daggone glasses. It's not Brisco.
Nah. I definitely would have been in Z Gallery or something getting some goddamn.
But that's the great balance between me and Briss is that, you know what I'm saying, like, my dude, I'll send my guys at Rebellion to go the easiest, most simple place. You know what I'm saying? And and even Briss ain't been in the Dollar Tree in so long, he can't even tell you what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like my dudes, they don't mind going, you know what I'm saying? And then that was a minute for him. He was like, damn, I could get champagne glasses at Dollar Tree. Shit, give me give me 200.
Right.
It took me 3 pictures when I walked in there, but I definitely did it.
Oh, you did?
I definitely did.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, because you gotta. It's just that's what makes, and I don't want to dig into any of y'all questions, but that's what makes our relationship so special is that we make each other better. It's just certain things that I'll look at and be like, bro, you could do this, and certain things that he'll be like, you need to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great balance between us, and you can hear that in the music. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. I mean, cool. It's an awesome balance. Like, I haven't seen anybody with the same types of dynamics that you guys have.
Chemistry is special.
The chemistry is like it's like a Jay and Kanye type of chemistry. You know, like if it was a Jay and Nas real, like if they really got, you know what I'm saying, flowing the way we would expect. Yeah. But if they would, you know what I mean, shit, it'd be that, you know what I mean? So you guys produce something like great, like. I heard Teddy T play it first, and I was like, who is that? That's Brisco. And that's Ghostwridah. I said, who? Because somebody was like, is that Nas?
That's crazy.
Somebody was like, yeah.
Do you get those comparisons?
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah, all the time.
Of course.
All the time.
So I was like, wow, so Bristol got a damn Drake when Nas he moving like that. He ain't say nothing to me.
I probably do got one with Dog too.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, that been the topic. I've been talking about the verses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't be like to toot my own horn up. You know,
We were talking about that last
but
time.
nobody can really fuck with me. When
And
it comes
nobody
to that.
want to get into the box. And nobody want to get into the box with them.
Still. And
They
I ain't
still
finna do
running?
it with Ghost. It's like,
Why?
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't,
Nah, but I mean, the thing is, like, the individuals that see, Brisco there's a certain respect that I feel like he still doesn't have, and they like, and the guys, like, they give it to him under their breath or when he's not around, but they don't want to give him his roses to his face. You know what I'm saying? Those the guys who he need you need to do the verses with, because if y'all feel any type of way, if you feel like, you know, sugar ain't sweet, you know what I'm saying, then get in the ring and play your records. You know what I'm saying? I got like records. This ain't like I wouldn't do a versus with. It's like Wayne and Drake trying to do a versus. They won't do it against each other. I would never. I don't have an against Brisco bone in my body. Yeah. Because I'm so for everything he's doing. Like, it don't matter what it is. If he go out in the street and his hands is up and I don't know why my hands are up. Right. Like, what we doing? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, because this is my brother. So, and there's certain things that I know because of his situation, you know what I'm saying, he can't get into that. I'm like, I don't want to be that guy, but if I have to be it for him, that's my brother. And
that's
my objective is to make sure we make it home to our children at the end of the night.
Exactly.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So whatever, I don't have an against Brisco bone in my body. You can't give me $1 million to say something bad about him. No. Nobody in our circle or women, nobody can never say I ever badmouth this guy behind his back or said something about him behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's good, man. And I'm happy to hear that. But, you know, other people are, you know, they will go ahead and laugh, shake his hand, and be all happy in front of him, take pictures with him.
But that's the good part, though.
Yeah.
That's the good part. Because I think as a man, you know what I'm saying, the worst thing to feel is Lil Boy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I equate the haters for being the devil.
Right.
I equate jealousy as being a natural emotion. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I equate envy as being the root word of evil.
Right.
So I just, you know, I love it though, because the naysayers and the down talkers and everything like that, they know what time it is, and you know what I'm saying? It feel bad when you talking all this shit by Brisco and you go in your car and you playing Brisco. You taking notes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this was a grooming process. Povo Entertainment, it wasn't nothing but a grooming process.
It was real artist development. I think we said before, they don't have it no more. No, you don't have artists. Artists get out there, get a hit, one hit, and then they become a star at times.
But we've taken what we learned from E-Class and applied it to our own companies as well.
So now you were in Po' Boy University as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was here.
How long ago were you signed to
still a Po' Boy.
Once you Po' Boy, you always Po' Boy. Like,
okay.
Yeah, you gotta get killed out.
You can't get jumped out. You gotta get killed.
Nah, but yeah, I came. I was going up through the rank. I came like 2010, like around that area. You know what I'm saying? Around that time, and like I just, you know, I had to work my way up. I had to walk through every room and be like, hey, what can I write a chorus? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, or can I help with a song? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or can I be on the chorus? I had to go through every room that there was work in. Flo's room, Billy Blue, Briss. Hey, can I do a hook? Can I do this? Can I do that? I write too. Can I help structure a song? Whatever I could do. I would sweep the floors if I was asked to, because I at that point, and I'm still that way. But especially at that point, I knew that that it was especially important for me to have humility and to demonstrate, you know, being a servant when I walked through that door. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to come in there like I knew everything, because then I wouldn't learn shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The moment if I can't step to Brisco, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm Ghostwridah, nigga. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you need to do a record with me. You know what I'm saying? That just throws the energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came in humble. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to.
Right. And he was the one who told me, like, hey, what's up? Pull something up. Let's do a record. Which made me feel, which boosted my confidence immediately on day one of me walking in this building.
Now, did he hear your music before he wanted to do a record with you?
I don't know if he had heard anything.
I had heard a couple things because Chuck came in and played a couple records, and I was just like, dog, different. Dog is definitely a great addition to the camp. You know what I'm saying? Because we had the Flow Rider, we had the Billy Blue, stemming from the Jackie O's, stemming from the Cognito's, the PODs. You know what I'm saying? The Rick Ross, Pitbull was here at that time.
Yeah.
It was just it was a starting point for everyone at that time. Yeah. Everybody had just got my deal. You know what I'm saying?
How old were you at that time? Because I know you've been here since you was like 15, right?
Yeah, I actually been in this building probably since I was like 15. But I've been fucking with E-Class since I was like 9 years old.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he raised me.
When I came here, everybody was rich already, might I add. Like,
yeah, we had just got our deals.
Let me tell you something. When I came here, I had never seen a Maybach before in my life. It was 2 in here, and they was just parked dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was driving. And then the car wash guy would come in, wash them up, and they just be sitting. Like it was crazy. I had never seen the things that I seen when I walked in here before. But it's what I had worked for. You know what I'm saying? And then while I was here,
I'm still seeing things I haven't seen before.
Oh yeah, yeah. You always,
I ain't going front.
Yeah. But then while I was here, I had wrote a record called Red Bottoms, which was just crazy because somebody sent me a video the other day. It was like, yo, your record Red Bottoms still playing on the radio, and I still get checks from it still to this day. And I'm like, damn, that people still playing this record. This is over a decade old. But when I did Red Bottoms got me in the studio with Dr. Dre.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah. So when I went to Aftermath, and this is how crazy my loyalty is to Chuck, because Chuck found me that record. And to be completely honest, that record had belonged to Tommy Hilfiger's son, because Don Cannon produced it and gave it to him. Cannon got my phone number somehow, furious because the record already was given to somebody else, and then Tommy Hilfiger's son paid $25,000 for that beat.
Damn.
But then he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna listen to the song. I'm gonna call you back." He was furious. As a matter of fact, his assistant called me first. It's like, "You Ghostwriter?" I'm like, "Yeah, who's this?" Don Cannon want to talk to you.
How did they get your number?
I have no idea. Don Cannon called me.
When you Don Cannon, you can get anybody.
Yeah,
Don Cannon called me. He's like, "Hey, how you got that record?" I didn't want to throw Chuck under the bus, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, you know, somebody at Po' Boy gave it to me. Then he knew. He was like, "Po' Boy, E-Class?" I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "Chuck gave you this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "You straight. Let me listen to it." And that was the respect that he had for Chuck in Class. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a lot of respect out there, man.
Listen,
for him, Freezy, all of them, like everybody.
No, but that shit was crazy. Like he literally was like, "All right, let me listen," because at that point he had calmed down when he found out who I was. Like who I was
He
with.
was mad in him.
He was furious. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine somebody gave him $25,000. That's Tommy Hilfiger's son, Rich Hill. You know what I'm saying? I do the record. He called me back, listen to it. He's like, "Hey," he like, "All right, I'm gonna get the beat back for you." So he gave Rich Hill 3 beats in exchange for that beat back for me for free.
Wow.
And somebody called him from Aftermath, was like, "What's up with your artist? Dre want to work with him." So I went up there to work, and I came back and still came back and did the deal with Po' Boy. I could have stayed in Cali, but my loyalty to Chuck for finding me that record, like I could have never consciously walked off and stayed in LA and continued and did an Aftermath situation for myself, knowing full well Chuck had found me the record that changed my life.
Right.
So I had to come back home because I was in LA for a minute, and I'm like, you know, working with Dre, and I'm like, I can't like consciously as a man, and maybe somebody else would have did different, but for me, I had to come back home. I couldn't. We wouldn't have Everything's a Blessing right now between me and Briss had I stayed in California and continued work. You know, I had to come home because I felt like aside from just Chuck, I had a brotherhood that I had built here with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much like one of my highlights of being at Po' Boy was just the opportunity to go work with my heroes, and then I still came home and got back to work with everybody else. I didn't stay in California. I came home and did my Po' Boy deal.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now the thing is with Dre, being in the studio with Dre, did he have you like sit there and do like 5 hours worth of raps for him? You know how he did Kendrick Lamar?
Nah, well,
he didn't have you do that.
What you mean, like rap for him for like?
Yeah.
Nah. He had already heard my stuff. He was in the middle of working when I got there. He came. I was on the phone with DJ Ideal. I'll never forget. He came out. I was in the kitchen. I was like nervous. I peed like 5 times. Went to the bathroom like 5 times. I was super nervous. And then he came out. He was like, "I heard a lot about you. Like, you ready to work? Let's pull something up." I'm like, "I'm ready." I hung on the phone with Ideal. I was terrified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, damn, like this. It just all when it happened for you, like, you know, Briss told me some stories. When it happened for you, it happens. Like it's like it happens. You know what I'm
Life
saying?
changer.
Yeah. So just to go from sleeping in my mama's house, Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, waking up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like, you know, trying to figure out my music, to be in the studio with Dr. Dre, it was like it was a life-altering experience. But yeah, he didn't have me doing that. He got me right to work, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was an amazing experience for me musically, because I learned the process and how to make music, and I learned how not to release what I don't love.
So what was that experience like? Like, when it came down to working with Dre, what was that experience like?
It was school, to be honest, because I had never seen anybody work the way he worked. You know what I'm saying? The process was so different. And at the end of the night, when we were done writing, when I would submit something, he would be like, "Do you love it?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "No, I mean," well, he's like, "Don't turn anything in that you don't love." You know what I'm saying? Which is the reason why now I know why his process in releasing music is so difficult, because if he ain't love it, you would never see it. I heard records that day that was probably the best music I had ever heard in my life.
Now, I heard that too, like, about Dre. Like,
nah, he got some shit in there, like stuff that Hov wrote for him. Like, me, Luda, T.I., Drake, it was a lot of writers working on that album. You know what I'm saying, for him. And it was just tough. You know,
on Detox?
On Detox. You know what I'm saying? That was the craziest experience ever, but it taught me how to make and release music, and how to not release on impulse, or just because I feel like it's hot,
right?
You know, and how important a body of work is opposed to just a single. You know what I'm saying? Because a body of work can be the single.
That's true,
right?
You know what I'm saying? If you do it right. You know?
Now, bringing into where you're talking about of how you you putting out the music that you love.
Right.
All right. So with everything that is a blessing.
Right.
And this question is for both of you.
Right.
There's any artist I've asked before about their albums, they've been like, "I love every single thing that I have on the album, and everybody's gonna love it."
Yeah.
I know that you guys, I love your music. I love every single thing. What is the I can say your favorite track off the album?
I'll let Brisco answer that one first.
Even though you love everything, what is your favorite one? The one that you know that you wake up and you could just hear while you're driving, and you wake up in the morning and you just know, like, man, it's on your head.
The very first track, the title track, Everything's a Blessing.
Everything's a Blessing.
Because it's like, when you hear that, it's like that gives a description and an introduction of what you're about to hear.
Right.
You can see the different contrast in both our styles, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, exactly what we talking about, you know what I'm saying?
It set the tone.
He say, "I dream of living colossal." I say, "I dream of owning the brothel."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really want to own me a little brothel.
Yeah.
And I know his dreams, and God been manifesting his dreams. You know what I'm saying? Right before my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And first we men of God. You know what I'm saying?
And foremost,
I'm flamboyant. He the humble one with the check. You know what I'm saying? I'm baby. He's slim. Cause I'm going to buy 5 cars, and he like, "Boy, what you know what I'm saying?"
Chill.
And then when I go broke, I'm gonna be asking him for money.
Exactly. I got you.
And I gotta give it to him. No way. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother. No way.
Now, with what we were talking about Big Sean when we first came in, Big Sean, he said in his freestyle that it's a lot of artists that's doing well that he still haven't got publishing from, that's doing better than him. Have you guys ever ran into anything like that? Like, we don't have to be specific with anyone like that.
I mean that is a shot that, you know, we gonna step by our money. Like, you know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing he had to say publicly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he didn't say no artist.
Of course, but
I know
still,
who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
See, he know more of the logistics when it comes to stuff like that. But when I hear that, you know, I don't kind of like that line. Because we going to step about the money and the respect that we have. You shouldn't be doing records with people that you're going to have to fight over your publisher.
Exactly. Yeah, but you know what? But when he started when he started them records, you know, everybody started out like we brothers. You know what I'm saying? And it's love, and then shit happens, and then you're not anymore. You know what I'm saying? But that's which is kind of crazy, because if brothers fight. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to agree on everything, but we should never. If you my brother, I should never call you anything other than that for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
It shouldn't be that way. But yeah, just to answer that question, I don't. That's what I ghostwrite. So
Right.
it's a lot of records out there.
So that's really where your name came from.
Yes.
That Ghostrider really
Yes.
came from.
Yeah, it actually was spelled correctly, and then this girl, Sabrina, shout out to Sabrina. Sabrina, she was my girlfriend at the time. Super beautiful girl. She was really like inside and out. And Sabrina was like, she had vision, foresight. She was like, I got on the mixtape, first mixtape ever, and I was like super excited. I'm looking for my name, I see it, and it's spelled wrong, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, no way, dog, no way y'all misspelled my name. And I'm getting ready to call the DJ up, like, yo, y'all printed all these flyers, you spelled my name wrong. She was like, no, keep it. She was like, because it's different, and even though it has the same meaning, when everybody looks for you, they don't have to get lost in the shuffle of the actual word. She was like, you should keep it.
That's what's up.
And, you know, like, whoever you land next to at the moment, her word mean the world to you. So you like,
okay, babe.
I'm like, yeah, babe, you right. You know what I'm saying? But it turns out she was absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? She was correct, and that's how I got my name. But yeah, but that it's a lot of records floating around that I wrote. If I had collected on everything that I wrote right now, like, listen, I have a dusty Maybach outside right now. So, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah. But it's just, you know, I'm cool with putting that. Every time I put my pen to pad for somebody else, I know that it's either gonna build me a relationship, right, or it's gonna help bring me closer to where I'm trying to go. So I never look at, like, even when I went in there with Drake, I never went in there and asked about a check. You know what I'm saying? I never asked about a check for my time. Like, my pay was my experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, being in the same room with him, and then Jamie Foxx came through, Busta came through.
Wow.
Game was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some weird shit. Like, you know, who is this nigga? This Miami nigga. You want me to pat this nigga down? That's exactly what he said to me.
Really?
On my son. He was like, he was being funny, but on my son, that's what he said. Let me pat this nigga down. Dre, this nigga from Miami. You trust this nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, that's it. You know, that's just, you know, that's how I got my name. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, that's an awesome name. So you did have the RITER in there instead of the
yeah. And then Sabrina had the foresight. She had the vision.
Yeah.
She was like, no, like, keep it like this.
Yeah.
And I listened. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I did, because then Google got popular. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, like, I would have been at the bottom of the totem pole on Google when you type Ghostwriter, unless you put music next to it. But you type my name right now, I'm first. Bingo. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
That's tight.
So yeah, Sabrina. Shout out to Sabrina, man. She had vision. You know?
So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna play this track. The Everything's a Blessing real quick.
Yeah.
This joint is fire, man. Like, just tell the people how y'all put that together real quick in the studio, bro.
Definitely, we was like, we wanted to do a relay. We wanted to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And we ain't want no hook, sort of say. We just wanted to display our talent. You know what I'm saying? Tell our part, illustrate it. You know what I'm saying? Give a brief introduction of what they was about to feel. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a blessing.
Yeah, and we never saw anybody from Miami really go back and forth like we did too. Like, that's something that you saw Styles and Jada do a lot, or something that you saw, you know, the East Coast do a lot. But like, we didn't really see many people doing it. And one of our main objectives in this album was to make sure that we differentiated ourselves from everything out. We didn't want to sound like the it sound. We weren't chasing like the young boy sound. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you guys got some amazing samples in there. You guys have like some of those best like 90s and 2000 samples in that joint.
It's only one sample on that album.
It is?
The rest of those
Which one?
Jill Scott. The rest of those records are replayed. None of them.
Oh, all that's replayed?
None
of
there's
course.
Yeah, all of that. All those instruments you hear now are live. Like, we went and took like certain things out of there and had them replayed live.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like my guy Cam went and replayed keys on everything. You know what I'm saying? Some of those drums, we programmed those live drums. And like, all of that stuff is, they ain't them. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that.
You know what? That's why it has such that warm feel.
It does. Yeah. It does have that good warm
it's
feel.
It's us.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not duplicated. It's definitely us. It's original.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. We stole nothing from nobody on the album. We were true to ourselves, our own vision, right? Our own perspective of life. You know, we were true to each other too. That was the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't exchange a lie on this album with Brisco. Everything we talked about was our truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah.
I felt it though. I mean, I felt the album. Like, I felt what y'all was saying was real. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And, you know, again, I haven't felt like that for a project in a long time. So I was like, I'm happy to have you guys here. But let's go ahead. Let me play this Everything's a Blessing live here on Strong Arm Radio.
Everything's a blessing, my confession is
You're in the mix with the Strong Arm DJ. Blazing the hottest hip hop and R&B right here on WSAR. Strong Arm Radio.
This is the Black Billionaire Society. I come from 63rd, about a mile away from the market. Surrounded by distractions, somehow I'm gonna hit this target. I'm retarded with this pen, that's my ticket, nigga. So please don't take offense when I say, nah, we can't kick it, nigga. I'm different, nigga. Not just a nigga, regard me as niggas. I'm Marcus Garvey and Sneaker Smarty. I spar with the preachers.
Niggas is leeches, I'm getting smothered by some IG twins. I patronize their social media gigs. Oh yes it is, King British Alexander, my handle is Carlos. Santana know the Spanish and loading the cargo. I was famous on them channels, reporters they follow. Talking cocaine, a truck pulling up at the Costco.
I dream of living colossal.
I dream of owning the brothel.
I want the salmon and shrimp.
Me, I want chicken and waffles.
Call me a prophet apostle.
Preaching, I give them the gospel.
Everything's a blessing, no discretion, let's pour up a bottle. Hold up.
Everything's a blessing. Everything's a blessing. Yeah, matrimony with this tenderoni thick. She said I'm real and a baby daddy. Softer than my lips, that's how I feel. All these women want my fashion and wit. Some petty cash in the whip. Bitch, I fanatically spit. Saran wrap in the brick.
You know I'm back in this bitch. They baptized in rap lies. I brought some facts in this bitch. How many rappers in this game you think is actually rich? How many bitches lay with niggas they ain't happily with?
Real shit, if we win, my Haitian friends say glees. Promise what happens in the booth, we won't take it to the streets. This at least $1 billion worth of game right here. Ain't shit changed, it's still the same out here.
These niggas lame out here. I lay my struggles and my pain out here. Different hood, but took the same route here.
I always wanted a dome,
but me, I'd rather put that range out here. Plain Jane,
a couple chains out here. Yeah. Everything's a blessing. Everything's a blessing.
But in general, the evangelical, Bible-believing, fundamental, orthodox, conservative church in this country was strangely silent. In fact, there were those people who, during slavery, argued it is not our business to become involved in slavery. Those are social issues. We have been called to preach the gospel. We must deliver the word. We must save people's souls. We must not get involved in the issues of liberating people from the chains of slavery. If they accept Jesus Christ as their
love me, it's special, different.
Let's go. Brisco. Cadillac 60 or something with no top. Hip hop, I'm hunting, they wishing I go pop. Love still holding my heart. Red Fox, Gucci with the tan at the tip. No socks. Cross from the left of the field. I'm 3 real. Cardi with the ice in the face. 4 kills. At least the whole half of the city on P. Diddy. Ranch on the croutons, prawns, and cold spinach. Love me, show me your affection. I'm special, give me your attention. The pennies, I would never pitch them. Whoever try to fit in. 112 having dinner with the guys, black smile in the middle of them passing me the side. On a bad day, I was getting 10 for the hello. It never wasn't fair though.
Picking rose petals, do she love me or not? Love me or not? Whipping them exotics through the ghetto, y'all love me or not? Y'all love me or not? Trying to up the level, bigger bezel, hope you love it a lot. Hope you love it a lot. You know I came from nothing, ribs touching, we was hugging the block. So do you love me or not? Who the fuck am I to be goat-like? Like even on a bad day, I feel like I'm both mics. 2-3 a thriller, bitch, I'm iller on most nights. Started kinda shaky, but I got the results right. Everything's a blessing, over stressing my whole life. I'm tripping. Fendi carry on, my connected flight is a mission. Don't expedite me, the difference I need it in full. I'm Jerry Crouch, you know I seldom believe in the bull. Trust me, I'm paving the way. I'm the Nick Saban today. Roll ties, pay ties, whipping Mercedes and gray. Versus is 80 today, might be 100 tomorrow. Settle for the wagon, I was bragging, but wanted the R. Niggas don't want it with us, I swear. Shoe shopping with Brisco 1200 a pair. Niggas wanna be rich, but they don't wanna prepare. Black women going missing, they don't want us to care, but you don't hear me. Forbidden fruit, but all of these apples equipped with Siri. Devil in my DM, I see him trying to get near me and spear me like Christ Jesus. I'm rarer than white zebras. My verses is high fevers collected like white preachers. Black Mona Lisa, I'm framing this picture perfect. IG filter, she couldn't afford a surgeon. Hard to sleep at night when you living with all these burdens. Confessions of a failure who couldn't fulfill a purpose. Will you love
Picking
me?
rose petals, do she love me or not?
Hold up, love me or not? Whipping them exotics through the ghetto, y'all love me or not? Y'all love me or not? Trying to up the level, bigger bezel, hope you love it a lot. Hope you love it a lot. Know I came from nothing, ribs touching, we was hugging the block. But do you love me or not?
If you knew my story, you take a little time, cause and even though my flex is slightly different, I still show love every time. All my love is yours. All my love, every time. Love me is special, different. Love me is special, different.
From doing flicks to busting tricks out the fucking frame. Got these bitches on my job, niggas on my block. Jealous ass suckers got them ducking from my smoking block. And busting niggas' asses, stay alive, skinny ass player. Watching bigger motherfuckers fry. They ask me how I'm living, how I'm a.
Ain't that DJ Charles over there? Look like the.
It's that Smiley.
Everything is beautiful, man. Life is amazing, man. We living a dream, man. This that good hit time music. Something to put you in the mood. Something to get you in the vibe. Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. I got my life together, know it took some time. And we on our way, how we living every day. It's like we living in a movie and I can watch this all day. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine. I got my life together, know it took some time. And we on our way, how we living every day. It's like we living in a movie and I can watch this all day. I'm feeling good. Mimosas on the beach, feel the ocean breeze. Belgian waffle, orange juice, talking fresh squeeze. What we putting in the air, know it's lime green. And when you see me, know I'm repping for the home team. Ballin', Spalding, shining like Zion in New Orleans. Hot girls, city girls, tell me how you want it. Duck boy, trap boy, they gon' throw that money. All in the club and you know how we stun. Bottle after bottle, you can tell them keep it coming. Know we just getting started, we ain't even running. After party, day party, know we get it jumping. Everybody in the building know we on something. The vibe that we on, y'all know that it's on. I'm all in my zone. And I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine. I got my life together, know it took some time. And we on our way, how we living every day. It's like we living in a movie and I can watch this all day. I'm feeling good. Wake up in LA with the sunshine. All in Pennsylvania with the coal mine. Everything in life gotta have a strong grind. And mama always said go with your first mind. Showtime, we gon' keep it going. S550 see me rolling. Coming down P Street coasting. Inglewood a shot town smoking. Sipping on my tie, counting these eyes out. Me and Big Rod blowing that la-la. Track feel good, make a nigga want to cha-cha. Something like J-Juice, something like Tata. In the club vibing, just me and my dog. Everything fine in the club, gon' ball. Everybody with me in here gon' ball. If you hating and waiting for me to fall. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine. I got my life together, know it took some time. And we on our way, how we living every day. It's like we living in a movie and I can watch this all day. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine. I got my life together, know it took some time. And we on our way, how we living every day. It's like we living in a movie and I can watch this all day. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine. I got my life together, know it took some time. And we on our way, how we living every day. It's like we living in a movie and I can watch this all day. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine. I got my life together, know it took some time. And we on our way, how we living every day. It's like we living in a movie and I can watch this all day. I'm feeling good.
Brisco Ghostwridah in the building right now. Let's go, huh? That's salmon, shrimp, and pasta. And he said a salad, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shout out to Uncle Chef. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Chef. You know what I mean?
What's your ad name again?
DJ Newkirk 1 and at Got the Audacity. And at Behind Backstage, of course. I love that shit. I love that shit.
G-O-T-T-H-E?
Yeah.
No, G-O-T, got, T-H-E, A-U.
With all my niggas that I know involved, evolve till you own them all. Getting money for the most part. I'm rich and real, nigga, both parts. Chrome hard Coast Guards. Smiling at the end of coastal. It's 80 feet, but in Dubai they call me local. I'm getting feed, reminiscing about the good times. In the bad, ain't it funny how the worst shit can make you laugh if everything's a blessing. I'm street medicine, the prophet in the legend. Before the feds came and fetched him. Tats on my face, back and chest. I need a made back to lay back and rest. Throwing rocks at the chain gang, ducking my fans. Yes, indeed, that Gouda cheese had me taking a chance. I can do it, Martha Stewart, and we taxing. Jackson Hewitt, this is fashion in a Buick. A two-seater, she a true eater. Drop her at the stove, you want that talk, I'm here to give you more. Yeah.
Oppressors wanna shackle me. It's 4th and inches off in these trenches. They trying to tackle me. I practice my repentance. I know these devils is after me. The judges hand us sentences. Maybe it's all this black on me. Pack me and plant this crack on me. Damn, how we the chosen? Cause in the spur of moments they trade you DeMar DeRozan. So tell me who to pray to save you from being stolen. My people suffer daily. This reefer is how they coping. I speak up and sneak this hope in. Approaching my life different since my son touched down. 20K off in my mattress. It's in SunTrust now. I keep my Bible on the dash and my gun tucked now. I'm taking crypto over cash, all my funds up now. My niggas is losing, they sticking and moving. They sick of the scraps, they ready for action. No picking and choosing, ain't taking no naps, nobody relaxing. Yeah, this is a movement, they slicing the pie but giving us fractions. Shit feel like a movie, but this ain't no acting. I'ma surpass them, no longer asking, fuck all the ration, my G. You type in the caption, nigga, that's capping. I read the action, my G. And you running laps on IG, stuck in the trap, no ID. They got a plan to kill us all, and I cannot stop till I'm free. Hold up.
Billionaire.
Yo, I got an exclusive right now, man. I got an exclusive.
So tonight was a great
exclusive video I'm about to go ahead and premiere right now, man. Brisco, I actually happened to find you in the video. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Brisco's in the building. So, yo, I'm going to go ahead and play that boogie right now. You know what I mean? So, yo, let me tell me what y'all think, man. Exclusive right now. We about to give it to you right now Behind Backstage. Let's go.
About the boogie, you better believe it. DJ Nancy 305. Oh, we gonna take it to the boogie. Let's go then. I got Ball Grease, the crib. I got Case 100, the crib. I got Buster Free, the crib. Gorilla Tech, drum majors.
All I can see is haters in the cup. Watch me, but I will never ever leave a fire home. And if you got some pressure, buddy, bring it on.
Do it. Watch a real nigga boogie. 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 Boogie. Watch a real nigga 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 boogie.
Kings in the front, baby, let me get through. Excuse me, bartender, let me get through. I'm on the dance floor with a high little issue. Try to step while I hold my pistol. Girl, where you going? I'm going home with you. You get money, little nigga, we rich. We get money, nigga, you don't see all these hundreds. Back up while I count my money. The sack up so the count ain't funny. Hit the dice game 4,800. Your nigga lightweight, borderline woman. Nigga watching me more than my woman. I gotta be the best me I could be. Big gotta show me, homie, I can see. Side dog, I ain't know that I'm a G. And they ain't on them, that's on me. Hear me?
All I can see is haters in the cup. Watch me, but I will never ever leave a fire home. And if you got some pressure, buddy, bring it on.
Do it. Watch a real nigga boogie. 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 Boogie. Watch a real nigga 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 boogie. Boogie.
Catch a nigga thuggin' in the back, sippin' on yak, fresh with a pocket full of racks. Keep them wheels paused in the back, push a nigga don't trip, or I'ma leave you still where you at. Shit, I just came in here to vibe, yeah. Diamonds on my neck and shine, yeah. Bitches all up on me, throw that pussy on me, ho, you gotta wait in line, yeah. All this money and this power, I feel like Tony Montana. Water whipping with this pistol mixed with a little arm and hammer. Balenciaga's on my feet, yeah. Got me stepping to this beat, yeah. That nigga Buster Free, yeah. Bitch, I do this for the screen, yeah.
All I can see is haters in the cup. Watch me, but I will never ever leave a fire home. And if you got some pressure, buddy, bring it on.
Do it. Watch a real nigga boogie. 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 Boogie. Watch a real nigga 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 boogie. Boogie.
Yeah, now that video right there was off the chain, man. Real nigga boogie, man. You had Ball Greasy, man, Buster Free, Case 100. Like, yo, they killed that joint. So, man, Briss, man, you gonna do the remix? What's going on, man? What's going on?
Yeah, they better understand.
Yeah.
I talk to Case every day. I talk to Ball Greasy every day.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely did a great job.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Buster Free. You know what I'm saying? I see Buster Free in his element now. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate it. Dade County appreciate that.
That's real. No, that's
Dade County
real.
Appreciate that. I definitely do the remix. They gotta holler at me. It's no other.
I don't blame you, man. No, that joint is fire. So we have to go ahead and give it to you guys first right here on Behind Backstage. We gave you that sneak peek yesterday on the OG Ride Out show with Wild Man Teddy T, man. We in here eating, man. We got Unc the Chef, man, cooking up some good food right now, man. I'm talking about we got salmon, pasta, and shrimp.
They show love in here.
Man, I'm telling you,
they
man.
Had the audacity. They got the audacity
to show out like that. That's right, damn it. That's right, because we got that good food right now. So, man, y'all got some great videos too, man. I can't go ahead and leave you guys out, man. What's one of y'all favorite videos y'all did together? You got a few out there, bruh.
Man, we still working. We got like 4 or 5 more to shoot. We shooting.
Right.
Album, but what you say? I mean, my personal favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I love Te Amo.
Te Amo.
Yeah. I love Te Amo.
Yeah. I love. Listen, we was having this conversation about it. You get up in the daggone shower, you hear the song, like you hear that Te Amo song, you like you start thinking in your head, like start singing. I don't woke up and it's a good vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not thinking about shooting nobody. You ain't mad at nobody. You feel me? You happy. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about love and having. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, bro. Yo, cheers to that though. You guys, y'all went ahead and got what y'all wanted to get across properly, I believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just think a lot of people's got to catch up to it. You feel me?
I mean, I the truth be told, you know, sometimes artists say this and they're lying.
Mm-hmm.
They think they're supposed to say that they love everything that they did. You're supposed to, I guess. But like I literally love all of these visuals. You know what I'm saying? Like my team shot these videos and I directed every one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So
and I seen you've been a big part of your videos, just like the huddle and all that. Like, you know, you've been a big part of it. And I was watching, you know, behind the scenes of how you were, you know, working in it.
Yeah,
and bro, you were more direct. You direct all of them. I was about to say you were more directing the Darren videos than if you had a director.
Nah, I mean, I bring people out who I know have an eye to shoot,
mm-hmm.
who can share the same vision that I have.
Right.
But I just need you to come out and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if I could hold the camera and be in front of it at the same time, I would.
You would do it.
But you know you can't. That's impossible. But yeah, I feel like I have every song I that we've done or every song that I hear that I'm a part of it. I do. Like there's a vision, and I'll run it past Brisco. Like, what you think about this, man?
Mm-hmm.
And that's my brother, so you know he like I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? He may add like you know a couple of different essences or you know let's shoot it like this. You know what I'm saying? He has added you know some great points to the visuals that we shot as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I'm a visionary all around. You know what I'm saying? I direct, I shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a photographer. Like I do a lot. I love art. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And like so, it's nothing really from an artistic standpoint that I can't do.
I can't wait till, like I said, the masses get a chance to really, because I was saying to myself, you had to be like a person, or you seemed that you would have been a person that had to be behind a lot of great music. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing specifically what.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah. And I was like, you know, when I heard your lyrics, and then I already know Brisk, he's already been there putting music and writing for people for a long time. You know what I mean? And just to hear you, I just heard the name Ghostrider. I said, he had to Ghostrider. He using that name. He had to be Ghostrider for somebody special, for real.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, like, with me and his relationship, it's a lot of things I experienced already.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here to aid to his success so he can experience those things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if something's familiar and I did it already, I'm more than happy to have my brother do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And to piggyback off what you said about the masses getting it, man, this game is based on saturation, man. It takes a year sometimes. It takes 2 years sometimes. Juvenile Hard came out 2-3 years after it was dropped.
Mm-hmm.
When we got it, you know what I'm saying, and we accepted it. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and the music's timeless. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't have
who gives a fuck if it come out today?
Or
if you get it today, or it come out next year. Or 10 years from now.
Yeah.
I did records that's 13, 14 years ago that's still playing in the club.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and I was riding with one of my homies. I was riding with Capo, and I was telling him, hey, listen, we was listening. And we went by 5 clubs last night.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere we went, they played my whole damn catalog.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I say I'm equivalent to the Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm equivalent to the Stevie Wonders. You can play this all the time, the Marvin Gayes. You know what I'm saying? So when you make timeless music, it lives forever, but it has to get saturated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It has to saturate the market and saturate the world. You know what I'm saying? It's a big world we live in.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the United States. It's about North, South, East, and West. You know what I'm saying? Other countries and things like that. You know what I'm saying? We see, Ghostrider pull up where the record's been streamed the most. It's in different spots. It's always in different spots in different countries. You know what I'm saying? So people appreciate music different too. So you got to take all that into account to know when you have a classic record. You got timeless music. So you got to just be patient and let God work sometimes.
Yeah, the second most stream in the world for Everything's a Blessing. The second country streaming the record the most is Russia.
Really?
Russia.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be in Hialeah right here on Behind Backstage. I mean,
that's
Ghostrider show.
See, that's what
everybody else that be over here, you feel me?
Newkirk, that's what we expect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But God exceeds all expectations.
That's real.
Every time.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? We've been manifesting this 96 million. I just put a number on it. I'm like, boy, we need 96 million for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna manifest it, and it's on the conveyor belt, about to get approved and stamped by God.
Right.
And we gonna get our 96 million.
Okay, I want to see that. I want to be a part of that because I know what's going to happen. You feel me?
What's going to happen?
Y'all going this shit is going to take it to a whole nother level, bro.
Yeah, see, but I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen. Be with me. I told the last interview we had, because I'm spending $10 million that day. You know what I'm saying? So be with me that day. You get what I'm saying?
Like he'll get mad. Like, come on, Briss.
Hey, no, he literally been saying this like since
I'm gonna spend $10 million
before the
that
album
day.
came out. He like whoever with us that day gonna get something out of that $10 million.
Yeah, you need to be with me because it's like when we go to Benz and shit, I'll be like, give me 9 of them, and then you know what I'm saying. You need to be shooting.
You better
in the
call
gym.
me.
You know what I'm saying? And this the beauty about this. How God works. This the beauty about Po Boy Strong On.
Yeah.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. We got a real gym.
We got a real gym.
So you literally have to be in a shoot. Yeah,
exactly.
But this project. We prayed before this album went up. I called him before the night the album was coming out at 12 o'clock, and the night, like maybe 2 hours before the album was coming out, I got on the phone. I'm like, dog, let's pray. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, like, my objective is not to. I love Miami, but my vision, our vision, you know what I'm saying, what we saw for this product was greater than the city. You know what I'm saying? It was a reflection of the city because we come from this, right? But we needed to cast a very wide net, in order to be able to touch individuals that we knew needed this music. You know what I'm saying? Like this album was made to talk people off the cliffs from suicide. You know what I'm saying? This album was made to encourage individuals who was on the brink of giving up. You know what I mean? This album was made for anybody who's going through anything that needed to know that everything is a blessing. The bad times, you just got fired from your job, consider that a blessing because you got free time now to figure out your life. You know what I'm saying? Like whereas you wouldn't have been thinking about your next move because your next move was always waking up and going to work every morning at 9 o'clock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to understand that everything that we said on this project had it was
real
done
meaning.
with purpose and it was done with intention. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we made this product. So for us, it was bigger than just rapping. You know what I'm saying? And once we realized that we had, and I'm speaking for both of us right now because I know we've had this conversation, but once we realized that that our mission here as artists, as men, period, was to serve, right? Then you begin to make records, from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about me all the time on the songs, right? You could tell the individuals who are connected to a higher power and a higher purpose,
right,
opposed to those who make records for everybody to be able to stick their feet in and walk the same path. You know what I'm saying? So one size fit all album. You know what I'm saying? Like every record from start to finish, it's not about. You hear the things black women going missing. They don't want us to care, but you don't hear me. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to touch on topics that other artists are shying away from. Like you guys don't want to discuss what's going on. Like we had this conversation too. Nina Simone said, it's one of my favorite quotes all time musically. She said that an artist's job is to reflect the times, right? And if you are not reflecting the times, right, then you are not an artist. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you're reflecting on yourself all day long when you make records, like I can't truly call you an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to paint, with the intention. Right, but you got to paint with the intention on giving others an opportunity to heal by what you've said and what you've done. You know what I'm saying? Which is the reason we made this project. Again, you know what I'm saying? It's the most selfless album. As dope as it is, it ain't about us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what
But
I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just saying, you guys just coming together and creating because Brisco, I knew you had all this in you already because I've heard like your progression itself. Like you've been, when you came home to when you came home to me going into Studio 183rd, hearing your music there, I'm like, whoop, that's who? Brisco? Oh. Damn it, he got another one. Then you popped up inside the joint, and I had to slap you off. I was like, bruh, this shit's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I
this
mean?
is the most dangerous version of Brisco that you ever heard.
Yeah, it's more conscious now. It's like drug-free Brisco.
Right.
And
So now that was the question. I was going to say, do you think you're going to I mean, you think this elevated your thinking of your music? Are you going to keep it that way?
Absolutely. I mean, in a sense too. Like, I mean, like you got to understand the honorable competition that I have with Ghostwridah. Ghostwridah got a pen.
He said, Ghostwridah make me rap. I hate rapping.
I hate rap.
Yeah,
I hate
you don't
going.
even like the rap,
It's like because they put you in this bubble as a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We are business owners at the same time. I ain't just a Miami rapper. I'm international, bitch. I got a Grammy, nigga.
Exactly.
So it's like, when dealing with Ghost, I had to rap. I had to display my talents to the world. I wasn't just talking to Opalaka. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of those vintage records of Brisco, I'm talking about Opalaka. I'm smoking a joint on 3 pills, going to the Rolex. I'm sliding. I got $1,000. I just got a rental and my baby mama name, and I'm going to see another chick. That's what's the Brisco that people absorbed. You know what I'm saying?
And this wasn't that.
And during my incarceration, I found all I had was me, myself, and God. You get what I'm saying? So I learned myself, and I knew my capabilities, and I know how far I can go. You know what I'm saying? So from now on, you're going to hear a whole nother different type of game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always often say that arrogance is controlled. Confidence is controlled arrogance.
Facts.
My confidence is controlled arrogance. I know what the fuck I do. I got the formula. I mixed it up myself. I got the blue magic.
But some people,
You know what I'm saying?
may go ahead and follow in your footsteps and do some things that you just do just to have fun because you know what's going to go ahead and market yourself. Like I had an artist in the building from Buffalo, but he's in ATL. He went from Buffalo to ATL and made a whole new, his music is moving out there right now. Shout out to Ponzo Houdini. And he's been in movies and stuff like that. One with Jamie Foxx, we was just talking about Jamie. So like he elevated, you know what I'm saying, from just being, from the city. I forgot the last part I was about to say, but go ahead, Brisco, because I was about to say something.
Like you were talking about elevation, like you have to, every time you go in the booth, it has to be another elevated, calculated step. You get what I'm saying? So I just, I emulate the greats. I never want to put an expiration date on my music. You might not never hear me say no cap or certain little things that gives it an expiration date because I want my music to be timeless. I want you to be able to play these records forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to clean up on Sunday to these records.
Now, what I was going to actually say, with you, when you go out, you party. Now, are you doing that just to have fun, or are you doing that as a marketing aspect? That's what I was trying to say about Ponzo Houdini. He come down, he put some, you know what I'm saying,
In a sense, you have to put your face in the place. But I find joy upon my day every day.
Okay.
Every day. I work so hard that I know, like, I'm going to do something that brings me joy.
Okay.
And seeing some pretty girls brings me joy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to go to strip clubs early, you know what I'm saying? 1:45, I be helping some of the bouncers take the chairs off the bar. You know what I'm saying? I might be
You don't pull up at 4-5. You don't late that early?
Man,
yeah, 1:30.
He took me on one of them early strip club runs. I'm like, I ain't going no more.
Listen, get what we did.
How long was y'all there?
So we did a run. We did a tour.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, I do a strip club tour during the week. You know what I'm saying? I go to the club and I have, I base myself. I said I'm gonna have 9 drinks. You know what I'm saying? And eat good. You know what I'm saying?
And that we did. We ate good.
we ate good.
We did.
Y'all went to one, or y'all went to different joints?
We went to a couple.
A couple of them.
Yeah.
So you did really go through a whole tour.
This guy does a tour.
Yeah.
That's how. I just feel like, you know, I like to bring joy upon myself. I like to do something that I really enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm protected by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? The mercy, grace and mercy of God. I'm protected. I'm saved. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I have a hedge of protection around me, and I can walk freely. You know what I'm saying? Out of the A-list artists in Miami, Brisco is the only one that you have a chance of seeing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Actually touch,
that you can actually touch and you can actually come up to. And I'll let you rap. You know what I'm saying? How's a star born if you don't give him a chance?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the marketing aspect of it is, I'm a marketing too. If I go to my son's school, I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh.
You can't go sloppy.
No, I can't go sloppy. I might throw my chains on. I might gain the favor of the principal and make it a little easier for my boy. You know what I'm saying? So I just always think you have to seize the opportunity when the door open. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to shove it. You should walk through that bitch gracefully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel you. Now, we've seen you, Ghostrider, pick up your son in the process and everything like that.
Yeah.
You don't wear the big chains. You're not doing the bling bling. You know what I'm saying? You keeping it low key. You know what I'm saying? So, do people know that you are an artist or an artist as a father, and do anybody look at you any different way?
Yeah, my son's coach, when my son told his coach my artist name, he was like, oh, he knew because the circuit that we did.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he knew. And then when I picked him up, he was like, dog, I'm a big fan.
Oh, that's what's up.
The thing is that I just realized that because I wasn't going outside so much, I only wanted to make the music. Because I wasn't going outside so much, now I'm realizing that since I've been outside, everybody's like, oh, you Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like they put in the face with the name.
Okay.
Because I believed in, I was so caught up in the artistry that I just never wanted to really I didn't care too much about being out every night. You know what I'm saying? But like now that I understand the significance and the importance of being out as often as we can, like I do it. You know what I mean? And doing that has helped me tremendously. But like, yeah, it's just, you know, it's certain people that know. Everybody in this city who's anybody knows my name, right? And it's just now putting a face to it during this run. That it's like been,
right.
Because
you had to run. You had to run years ago, like a long.
Man, listen,
you know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. I put like when I was in 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like I put out 13 projects in like 4 years.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's all up. It's all evident. And then it was a point where like when I put out a record called American Alien, my shit was trending worldwide. And I was about to sign to Jay. He was here. I was about to sign to Rock Nation. Everybody knew.
That's what you said. You was in Jay's office. What was that? The Holy Bible, right?
Yeah, that was hand on the Bible.
Hand on the Bible. Yeah. So, like, I've been around, and at that time, like, I was on blogs that even some major artists in this city wasn't on during the blog era. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely was.
All the major blogs, like, at that point, because that was my lane. Whereas like certain artists from this city that they had the strip clubs on lock and the clubs on lock, and me, I just went directly to the internet.
Right.
So like the Two Dope Boys and you know what I'm saying, and Not Right, like I ran that. You know what I'm saying? The Source, like all of those sites that like every time I put some like all hip hop, all of that, I was breeding ground artist of the week. Every single week I dropped something. So I didn't realize like how significant the work I put in was until I did a show in New York. And when I pulled up, I was a little nervous because I was like, man, you know, I don't really perform up here much. When I pulled up, that shit was around the corner. And I was like, oh, okay, the internet is real. At that point, I realized like how significant the power of the internet was. See, the power of the DJ is incredible too. And when you put them both together, when you have, you know, the DJs playing records and then you have the internet, like, you know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere and they'll know you because
corner
of that.
the market.
You know what I'm saying? So, right, that's exactly what it is, corner the market. So, like, I learned the significance of the internet and I learned not to turn any opportunity to be heard down, including coming outside now. You know what I'm saying? Because coming outside was the last infinity stone I needed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I got you.
Come outside. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now,
you
Brisco been outside all day, man.
He been outside, like, since he was 9, 8. You know what I'm saying? It's got me outside forever.
You know, you know, everything's experience is the best teacher, man. So going through, you know what I'm saying, we go through shit to get through shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the one of the precious minerals of life. You know what I'm saying? Is experience and just seeing things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, we work so hard. Why not have a little fun?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things. What Ghostrider said, he outside now. I stress that we need to move around. People need to see Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, Love and Hip Hop. 10 million people a week was watching Love and Hip Hop, and I was on Love and Hip Hop, so that was like a blessing for me because people was juking and listening to this great music, not knowing who Brisco is,
and became fans.
Yeah. Now it's like, okay, I ain't do Walmart in 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Now I can do those things, and of course we need security, somebody with me and things like that. Yeah. But I can do those things now. I can live a certain life now. I can drive by myself now. I don't got to have nobody with me. I can walk freely. You know what I'm saying? Because people before the Jack Boy do something to me, they gonna be starstruck for a little minute. That'll give me some time to get in my car and haul ass. You know what I'm saying? So I think that what we got right here with this Everything's a Blessing, I'm talking about the whole ambiance of what we doing. It's lyrical church. You know what I'm saying? We talking nothing but good things, and it's two men of God. You know what I'm saying? Where God is in the midst. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where two or more are gathered,
God is in the midst.
God is in the midst.
He is in the midst. So
that's real.
It's a gospel album with
she
curses.
taught me that.
That's what this is.
Yeah,
my wife
it's a gospel
taught me
album
that.
with curse words. That's what this is.
Yeah, this is definitely an album with curse words.
It's just the gospel album with curse words.
This because we ain't cursing nobody. It's an album with bad words.
Yeah,
right.
Just
You're not cursing nobody.
Hey, with obscenities. Yeah. That's what it is, though. It is exactly that. You know what I'm saying? We figured like it's certain people that gospel artists are going to reach, right? And then it has a ceiling, right? And then if you look at who Jesus gathered with, none of them, he didn't go to Coral Gables. He was in Liberty City. You know what I'm saying? And you have to speak the language of the people in order to be able to affect them.
That's
you know what I'm saying? In order to be able to captivate and capture them, you got to speak their language. And if you don't, if we both made a gospel album, like a Kirk Franklin album, we're not sure that, you know what I'm saying, we would have the same audience, you know what I'm saying? But there's individuals that are thinking about, you know what I mean, about turning their lives over, thinking about being a better man or a better woman or a better father or a better husband, or, you know what I'm saying? And like they may not feel like they can relate to the Kirk Franklins of the world, or, you know what I'm saying, or the Ty Trevets, or, you know what I'm saying? But then here goes two individuals that look like them, that come from the same struggle they come from, and that are not too proud to say, hey, I make mistakes, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
In that gospel world, granted, I'm not talking, bad about it. I'm just saying in that world, it seems very perfect, you know what I'm saying? It seems very holier than thou, and guess what? Like, behind closed doors, that's why you're so shocked when you see a lot of those artists in that genre, like, oh, man, this guy had an affair outside his marriage, or this guy beat his kids, or this guy did, and you're like shocked.
Yeah,
but
like,
the thing is, we human, and I'm not afraid. I'm never going to be holier than thou or too afraid to show you that I make mistakes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I fall short of the glory of God. We all do.
Right.
And that's the thing that people don't understand, that we none of us are perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The more you realize, the more you learn, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like this album was the perfect way to be able to reach God's people, because we put ourselves in position of vulnerability. Like we remove the veil. Like, this is who we are at our purest form, at our weakest form, and at our strongest form. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And people are afraid to do that. Everybody wants to look like they muscled up all the time and they got it all together and they rich every day. You know what I'm saying? And they, like, you know what I'm saying? Dog, some days
people ain't doing
it
like that.
Nah, man.
That's just for the gram. That's just for
and that's the thing. Nobody wants to tell the truth about who they really are. And that's because, and that's two things that's happening. The fans are driving guys to do that, right? And then their own egos are finishing the job, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, your ego will tell you, I can't let these niggas see me like in the E300 Benz. You know what I'm saying? I can't let them see like that. I can't let them see me in that. You know what I'm saying? So for my videos, I'm gonna go rent the Lambo instead of putting up on what I drive. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we ain't have no problem with that. Like, who we are is who we are, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And we getting better, and we growing into that, and our fans will grow with us into that level. When we get that 96 million, that 100 million, that beat, which I'm claiming because I know where my head is at, where my heart is at, I know where we going.
Right.
When we get to that space, our fans gonna go with us. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna just magically wake up one day and you gonna see brick phones to our ear like, nigga, we out here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like we ain't.
We out here on Mars now, son.
I'm definitely gonna be pulling in front of the church in a 1975 Caprice convertible with all my chains on.
Yeah.
This is what God did for me.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you could do it too.
I'm gonna be at the schools like dumb nigga go to school. You know what I'm saying? Because we finna face reality. We ain't finna beat behind no bush and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Not.
Jesus and them disciples was gangsters.
Real?
Handsome boys. Strong.
Real talk.
You get what I'm saying? And what God do for you, you know what I'm saying? What God do for you in private, you should show them.
In public, right?
In the public.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right. But not in a way where we shitting on you or we bragging about.
No,
Right,
we
right.
definitely we just showing you where the plug.
Exactly.
We showing you, boy. Hey, listen, whatever you, he the real plug.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
I can show you where he at.
Yeah,
It's easy too.
How to go get it? Yeah.
How to go get it from him? You know what I'm saying? God, the realest nigga I know. He never lied and he ain't stingy. Never contradicted himself. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, or still, absolutely not.
You feel what I'm saying? So we have to tell it like it really is, and that's what this album is doing. Everything's a blessing. You feel me? You got shot, yeah. All right, you don't want to get shot again, nigga. That was a blessing. You got shot, nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. That bullet changed your entire direction.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And we are men of God. All I care about, boy, is my kids. The only thing that can be taken away from me on this earth, only thing I own on this earth that can be taken away.
That you care about?
No, let me rephrase that. The only thing that I own on this earth that can't be taken away is my kids.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? HRS will take your kids, but guess what? You can get them back.
Right.
Get your shit together. You get what I'm saying? So we have to face reality, and we can't play. We can't play with God. We got to be specific in our prayers. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell God you want $1 million. God gonna be like,
what you want $1 million for?
That's all you want. No, that's all you want. Nigga, I'm God. Nigga, I give you $100 million.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Put a zero on that, dumb nigga.
Yeah, be specific.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we trying to do. I see myself as being flamboyant. I like nice things. I like new shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make my dog just as flamboyant as me. You can wear your all black. You feel me? You can wear your all black, and you can wear your fashion over to the H&M. But we finna put, you know what I'm saying, $100,000 worth of carrots on you too at the same time.
Yeah, he finally got me
a pair of shoes is 12. With Brisco was $1,200.
$1,200. He finally got me to put a chain on after 12 years.
I told him, I say, man, listen, man, let's go, man. What we doing?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I feel bad I got all these chains on.
Yeah, man.
Boy, come on, boy, put that stuff on, boy.
He finally got me to put a chain on, so, you know, 2 out of that, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's, like I said, man, early in the interview, like, the beautiful part about us, our relationship, is that we help each other grow in ways that we didn't even know we needed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a brotherhood should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never the one, like, I've never agreed with anything Briss has done that I didn't believe in. I never just yes man him because he's Brisco. Like, I'm not your brother. I'm doing you a disservice as a brother if I lie to you and tell you what you want to hear all the time. So it might be things that he may say, and I'll be like, yeah, but why? You know what I'm saying? Why not approach it this way? And I'm not, because I have no fear in any repercussion or negative rebuttal from that, because this is my brother and he knows I'm coming from a pure place. So I'm never gonna come from a place of hatred or jealousy or envy.
Right.
Like, everything I say to him and vice versa is for us it's for the betterment of our relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for the betterment of our growth. You know what I mean? For us to be able to look at each other and look at ourselves in the mirror as men every day and see progression. You know what I'm saying? And not move backwards. And that was the basis of our relationship. And then having that kind of relationship helped us to make the album that we made.
Right.
We one time we were on the phone, we were talking, and I'm like, dog, it was times when we were listening to the intro where we didn't know who was who. Because
I was like,
you got lost.
I got lost in it.
Yeah, because of that. Because that's what you heard was a synergy amongst me and Brisco, and it was real. You know,
I thought it was just me.
You know, I'll give you a prime example, right?
Yeah.
You heard "Welcome to New York City" years ago. I'm a hip hop head. I'm a historian, so so follow me here, right? You heard "Welcome to New York City" with Dipset and Jay-Z, right?
Yeah.
You can tell Jay-Z did that verse as a favor to Dame.
Right.
When you listen to it, it don't sound like Jay wasn't. It don't sound.
Like he wasn't.
It sound like here, nigga, here you go.
Yeah.
Right. So I say that to say this: that you could tell the difference between chemistry, synergy, and a favor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, with the one with him and Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind.
Right.
Now,
what? See, that's different.
That's.
But you see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You could tell when there's love.
The love.
You know what I'm saying? Where the basis of the record is love. Where you could tell that there was a conversation and a couple of glasses of champagne being exchanged and drank before the song started.
Right.
You can tell that there was dinner and there was laughs and there was
that
love.
they were actually in the studio with each other.
Right. You could tell that.
Sometimes you hear music now.
Everybody just email things to each
and
other.
it's you're not getting the same chemistry as if they were in the studio doing it together.
Right.
And that's a misfortune and disfortune to the craft, to the art. And I look at shit like this. You know, you got artists here to stay. Legendary.
I'm one of them, by the way. Let me just point that out.
I'm one of them, too.
Let me just point that out.
Yeah, you both are.
Right? So, and this artist that's on a wave. Yeah. Waves crash against the banks of the sea, baby boy.
Hard.
That's real.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't going on no wave. Let all that.
Everybody want to ride a wave.
You know, and everybody want to rap. Everybody wants to be an entertainer.
Everybody cannot be an entertainer. No. Somebody got to take other jobs.
No, it's because you got to understand. You got to understand that an entertainer is. You can hire a clown for $80 an hour for your son's party.
Right. In the kingdom, it's called a gesture.
Right.
Yeah.
And when he get back in his car, he go take off his nose. And he just got $160 from your stupid ass.
Right.
That could source of entertainment. This artistry. This we from the artist to the mogul, you know what I'm saying? Right. To the legend, to the humanitarian, you know what I'm saying? That's what we want to be.
That's real.
That's where we going.
Boy, you don't know when Pac did them records. You think Pac did them records in 2019? Some of them records he did.
Yeah, cause
you know what I'm saying?
Timeless.
Yes, and I love Jay-Z because you don't know shit about Jay-Z. You know it's Jay-Z. You know his name's Sean Carter. You know he with a beautiful woman, Beyonce. But you don't know nothing about their life.
Only what he told you.
Yes, and the mystery. I think mystery of that equals the millions and the billions of that.
Now on that other note, Will Smith on the other hand, he's trying to flip that because he was that. He was this. We didn't know their true business.
But he got the money now.
He got the FU money now.
He had the pinnacle of it.
That's
fun for him now.
GOAT level, like
that's the fun.
Okay.
But the thing is that you can have those moments because you can do enough of something until you realize you don't need to do it anymore and it's time to move on. Will has done enough of having the elusive life where you didn't know where he was or what he was doing, and he said, "Hey, this next chapter, this next act in my life, like I want to be transparent and I want to let people in because there's two sides to what Briss is saying. There's one side where, and I feel like we should all take a break from it. I feel like we shouldn't constantly be on the gas with showing everybody our lives, what we eating, where we going, who we talking to.
Because then that's how they pull up on you.
Right, that too, but even bigger than that.
That's the hedge of protection handles that.
Yeah, that we ain't worried about that. Even bigger than that, it's that what happens is like if I came up to your station, right, every day, and every day I came up here and I bought you the finest steak the town had to offer, right? Right. And I brought it to you every single day. The first 2 days you would enjoy it. Day 3, you're like, this is the greatest steak of all time, might be, right? I might have gotten you the gold steak from New York, the $681 joint, right? And you might have eaten the gold steak, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it would have been incredible for you the first 2 days.
Right.
Day 3, you like, Day 4, you like, Day 5, you like, bro, I'm good on this. But it's the best steak the city has to offer, right? You can't indulge or engage in this. Only thing that you can engage in on a regular basis only being that you can get engaged in on a regular basis that will not destroy you or anybody else is Jesus Christ and God. You know what I'm saying? Right, the Father and the Son. Other than that, you can't, like, I don't even know couples who have sex 7 days a week with the same person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like going outside your marriage. I'm just saying like even at home, like sometimes you need a break from the woman you lay next to every day. It's like, or the man, you know what I'm saying? So like she can't cook you the same thing every day.
Right.
You can't take your kids to the same place every day.
Right.
Anything you do, you know, on a regular basis becomes boring and loses its it loses its flavor almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
It loses the exclusivity, and then it becomes boring. So you gotta. That's why in marriage you gotta, or even in relationships, you gotta court your wife. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take her a new place. You can't do the same thing over and over. You know what I'm saying? You can't have sex in the bed every night. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's just certain things that you shouldn't do every day if you want to take full advantage of this relationship. If you want to take it to the next level, you can't, because you can't bore each other to death. And that's what will happen to you with your music. You know what I'm saying? I said all that to say this is that musically, I can't be in your face every day because eventually I'll burn out for your eyes and for my spirit. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens then? Right? So what I believe is that there's a time where you go on a run and there's a time where you step back.
Exactly.
Sean steps back, Kendrick steps back, Cole steps back, Hove steps back. Like people who, Wale, it's Ross, people who understand that concept, they know better. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne went on a tear at one point, right, where he was on everything.
Exactly.
So much so that like it was not even exciting sometimes anymore. You know what I'm saying? And Wayne is incredible, but he did so much
that everybody was just used to it.
Yeah, and T-Pain too. Khaled burned T-Pain out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every album he had, like, because T-Pain was hot. It got to a point right now where T-Pain's chorus wasn't worth what it was. There were guys who had just came out that year who was getting more for a chorus than T-Pain was, and T-Pain had done an amazing body. So you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just like you can't
play yourself out.
Right, you can't do that. You can't burn like you can't run up and down the court for 48 minutes in the NBA.
But you would get paid forever though, right?
Not necessarily. You get paid, like you get paid longer, right? By keeping your exclusivity, right? Because then you get paid bigger by doing that, because people don't want the guy that everybody can touch. No girl wants the guy that everybody, you know. I think like some I mean, let's hold this. Let's not say that. But like, you don't want the person that everybody's had all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like if I showed you somebody's whole facts and be like, hey, this girl, she got 150,000 miles on her. You still want it?
Yeah, me.
Brisco, I'm with you though. I'm good.
Listen, me.
That's the contrast.
Show me. That's the contrast. Show me the whole facts. You got 150,000 miles on you. You know what I'm saying? 50 bodies in the last month. I'm straight.
Good. In the last month,
I'm good.
I'm good. To get shit.
I'm good, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want that. Like I'm sorry, I don't. That's just, you know what I'm saying. But that's the contrast. He'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna take it. I'm gonna make that shit new. After we stop by that same Family Dollar where you got them glasses from, I'm gonna stop by there and get the best dove they got in that bitch and bathe her.
Hey, but Briss, you ain't gonna bathe them miles off, bro.
Nah, in my mind, I am.
That's the contrast. That's everything's a blessing right there. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like me, I want the one like if I got a chance, if I could choose between like the Chloe Bailey and the fucking give me anybody, any R&B's, even you know what I'm saying, without being disrespectful to anybody, because I don't know who's single out there, who's not. But if
Kalani,
I could get,
I guess.
If I could get,
Kalani, what's up?
If I could get, but look,
like
see what I'm saying? If I want the girl fresh off the porch. I don't want the 150,000 miles. I don't. I'm sorry, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying,
the chick that everybody done passed
around.
But
you gotta
I don't want to pass around. I don't even want to joint that niggas done passed around more than 10 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they get shit get right here, nigga, that's crackhead shit. We ain't, by the time we get there, fuck that joint.
Them
They
whole
keep that
facts can
shit.
be compromised. Some hoes don't take that shit to the inspection. They'll take that shit to the inspection. You ain't gonna know.
Nah, listen. You ain't never really gonna know. But like, I'm just saying, like, I can't do the 150,000 miles. I'll say all that to say this, man. We not gonna whore ourselves out to this industry.
No,
and we ain't gonna burn ourselves out or let anybody else burn out our creativity. And then sometimes that happens. Like, I look at all these people you have on the wall here, and I could point out people that's happened to. You can't allow that to to take precedence in your career, man, because then you'll put yourself in a position where after you burnt out, after the industry's burn you out, after the fans burn you out, they'll move on to the next. They'll move on to the little baby. You know what I'm saying? And they'll go do it to the next guy, and they'll forget all about you. So I'm gonna make
the
you
crazy
wait.
thing about it, bro. Like they will forget about
No,
you.
they will.
No,
They will.
It's
Because like, how do you do so much greatness, right? And you had everybody just rocking with
some
you.
Some things is not great. It's just good at that time.
You don't
And
think some of the
best at
music that you
time.
done at the time was that great?
No,
that
the music-
it should have lasted longer. Or you should still have like we spoke about you being underrated before.
But did you see the perfect point? Did you see the verses between Fat Joe?
Yeah.
And Ja
Ja
Rule?
Rule, yeah.
Okay, well you will forget, right? But those records will make you remember.
That's true.
Facts.
That's true.
It's not about. See, right now, the world we living in, the Instagram world, the Insta world we
Everybody
living in.
wanna see it right
It's about
now.
popular. It's about a popular demand.
Yeah, it's a popularity contest.
It's a popularity contest. So the things that you're seeing is just for now. News happens 48 hours, right?
Yeah.
We had legends, right, that died. Tupac and Biggie died.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a mystery, and there been 12 stories of how they died.
That's
right?
true.
This shit's so stupid, and it's such an Instagram world. We watched the unfortunate incident with Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
Yeah.
We watched him die.
Yeah.
Right.
And how the guy treated him.
Right. And 48 hours, right?
Yeah.
In 48 hours, did you hear Nipsey Hussle this week? That's fucked up.
Right.
No,
Did you
I
hear
don't think
King Von name this week?
Nope.
That's fucked up.
But you hear as soon as they pass away.
You get what I'm saying?
And
So
then everybody,
news travels, and the duration of news is 48 hours. After 48 hours, listen, nigga, you can die. Your homeboy can die. You wash the shirt, nigga. You wash the shirt. You might not wear his shirt again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So us as people, we have to. I think the social distancing and the space that we in the world, we should have the social distancing from social media.
I agree, bro.
We
You
should've
gotta have
took
some. I don't be
we
on
should've
it
been
like
6
that.
feet
Like
from social media.
And but that
You know what I'm saying?
that might be a reason, that I have like some troubles because I don't want to be on it as much because I feel like I'm giving too much.
No, it's not
Nah,
trouble.
man,
it's not trouble. Don't never overwork yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that valuable to overwork yourself
Mm-hmm.
and exert yourself on one thing.
That's why I don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many other things you could be doing with that time.
Exactly.
That calibrate and be together. You know what I'm
Crypto.
saying?
We're gonna get into that crypto conversation.
Yeah, of course. That's a good thing, but all that is for now. Because I feel like when you talk about crypto and you talk about things of now, that's
true.
something that people are pressing buttons on.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Let's turn this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Now you buying two, let's turn this bitch all the way down. You know what I'm saying?
I think too that when we have something to say, we need to say it, right? And then when it's time to step back and take a break and regroup, you know what I'm saying, which we should all do. You know what I'm saying? We need to be allotted that time to be able to do that. And then when it's time to come back out, you have something else to say significant. You should come back out and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't just be on public display. We're not puppets. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
you know what I'm saying? We got to remember that we shouldn't just be on public display, tap dancing, shucking and jiving. You know what I'm saying? For the world at our expense for their entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like we got something to say right now, so we out and about. You know what I mean? And then when our solo albums come out, we'll be right back out and about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's I think that's what it's about. I don't think that if you don't have to be out here because this shit'll destroy you.
Man, see, it destroyed freaking what's her name? John Legend's wife, Chrissy Teigen.
Chrissy Teigen. Yeah, it will destroy you.
It destroyed that woman,
especially if you're not. And
she was like the number one person on freaking Instagram.
Yeah, but you got to be emotionally and spiritually equipped to be out in these streets like this, man.
You got to be strong, boy.
Because you like these people out here who sit behind these phones and behind these keyboards, Like they're on a terror, and they're suffering from trauma too. And the best way for them to deal with their trauma, so they think, is to continue tearing somebody else down and make somebody else feel as bad as they feel, and then they get gratification by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just dealing with their own issue.
My life better than theirs because he cheating on her, and I just saw that in a magazine.
Yeah.
So let me go say this to them.
Yeah, but
that type of shit.
it's just a whole bunch of catfish. Like everybody
And
just
then,
catfish.
and then the crazy thing is that a lot of these celebrities are buying into what these people behind these screens are saying, and it's like, man, you know, you don't, like, I heard, like, one time I saw Aisha Curry say that she felt like she wanted the same kind of attention. Thank you, bro.
That her husband
Steph
was
getting, and it's like,
where did that come
but
from?
I'm like, but you're married. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you craving attention? Like, if the man is giving it to you outside of his career, it's just because. But that's what social media has done. It is single-handedly destroyed authenticity, right?
Exactly.
And it's like now you get on here and you scrolling through and that your emotions are on a roller coaster because you looking at Beyonce and you like, damn, I don't look that good. And are you looking at Brisco and you like, man, I'm not that rich. I don't have that chain.
Right.
I don't have that car.
Right.
I don't and then now
and you start comparing yourself.
Right. Scrolling now has become all about what you don't have and how can you become. And it's like that world is not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that when in a lot of these videos that I shoot, because I'm in the industry, I could tell you that $300,000 in money they just threw up was prop money.
Exactly.
And you killing yourself behind it. You like, fuck, man. I want to be
gave
able to
away
just,
all that money for free in that video.
Yeah.
Now I think, you know, some parts of Instagram, you know, like I really like the memes, and I like the Justin LeBoy. I love Justin LeBoy. It's just like, you know, it just give me that. Just give me that. When you know it's give me that ghetto. I like.
Right.
I mean,
like
Instagram is the nigga news.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Instagram. It's just the nigga news. That's all.
The nigga news.
That's all it is. You know
And
what I'm saying? Part of my
I
language,
love
but
certain parts about it, and I love that, you know, women are empowered by that too. You know what I'm saying? You go on your Explorer page, I always see these little tender vanilla cakes. I just be like, damn. Where she came from?
Algorithms set you up though, because that's what you be looking at. So
They
the
be
more and more
putting
you
it-
look
they
at it,
be
they go
putting
put
it
it
in front of
They
you
put
on
it right in
purpose,
my
bro.
face. Yeah, that's the algorithm.
And
They know what you want.
And they be trying to get you in trouble and shit.
They know what you like. Hey, listen. Once women figure out that to know what my man is doing, all I gotta do is go on his Explore page. Because Explorer is gonna tell you exactly what the fuck is going on.
Nothing else goes, God damn.
He just broke it down to everybody, didn't he?
Nah, but
listen, that's the fact. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like it's too much of anything is bad. You know what I'm saying? Too much of anything is bad. You know, too much food is gluttony.
That's true.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And I just think that we, as, you know, we living in a millennial world. They made a name for the new niggas and the new people, millennials, and we living in. You know, I think I'm big on being a humanitarian. I'm big on just uplifting and motivating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I wake up, you know, the first Instagram I go to is Rick Ross Instagram. I go to Rich Forever.
For inspiration?
It's the most inspiring.
Okay.
And
most
by me
inspirational
knowing him
guy in the
and was raised with him,
Yeah.
it makes me feel good because the lingo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The keeping it 100, the keeping it real on every aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because at Po Boy, if you ain't keeping it real, you're flaw. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't helping the team or helping the set, you a fuck nigga. Get around us, and you can never come around again. You know what I'm saying? And I think one thing about E-Class, we celebrate E-Class on every interview.
Every time.
Dog a visionary. Dog can go to a dog ride around with $500,000, and if he see a building, he gonna buy that motherfucker right then and there. You get what I'm saying?
Any given day.
And he gives us a goal puzzle, and it gives us he gives us that yellow brick road that we want to get to.
He is the blueprint.
He's a blueprint to our,
absolutely.
to the game. You know what I'm saying? Because dog, like, if I call him, he like, Briss, if you ain't talking about no money, boy, call me back. He not saying if I'm talking about if I ain't talking about no money for him.
Right.
If I ain't talking about no money that's gonna help me get some money that I need my dog help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just call somebody else.
Right.
We ain't finna talk about nobody. We ain't finna be no backbiters. You know what I'm saying? We ain't praying on nobody downfall.
We got time for that.
And people actually, you know, and understand that, you know, good, wholesome, saved people, it's people that actually get on their knees and pray for your downfall to false gods.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? False gods. I am the Robin Hood. I'm the Robin Hood of the spiritual world. All the evil shit get played out. That shit get talked about, and that shit get ran from around here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna mess up our spirit. Right. You know what I'm saying? We live in the spirit and not the world. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is the blueprint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Quran is confirmation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And we lust for knowledge every day. We feed our kids. We talk kids. We talk about our kids and fatherhood. Iron sharpens iron, so I'm telling him my tactics.
You know, other people don't understand what you just said and how you just simplified something for other, like a lot of people to really know and you know, from like you just said, the Quran and the Bible.
Yeah,
they're all one. One just complements the other.
Yeah, no, the books of the Bible are just the illustration and the stories of those who was John and you know what I'm saying, and those guys that were directly viewing what was going on.
Right.
It is all one though.
It is. It's still talking about the same guy. We're talking about the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people get lost in that.
Yeah, it's only one.
I'm praying to Allah. No, you praying to Jesus Christ.
God.
It's only one God, bro.
Yeah, it's only one God and there's only one truth.
Right.
Some of the truths was omission. So some certain people circumvented the game and made themselves look good. It's just modern.
That's
you
real.
know what I'm saying? This in the modern day.
That's
if
real.
me and Ghost was writing the Bible, if me and Ghost was writing the Bible right now, right? We was writing the Everything's a Blessing Bible, right? I'm not gonna say nothing bad about myself. I'm gonna make myself look like I was like, yo, I was at every pet rally that Jesus had.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like we have to take from that and use our own spiritual knowledge. You know what I'm saying? To decipher what was really real and what was just real.
I mean, you know what? It's just religion is business, man. Religion is man-made, right? And people don't know the difference between being religious and being spiritual, right? And when people ask me, am I religious, I always tell them no, because I'm going to tell you something. Jesus wasn't around for Christianity. Christianity was made long after Jesus was here. Right. Jesus knows not what Christianity is.
He come back, what?
Yeah, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So you got, and then when people pit like Muslims and Christians against each other, I study. Like, I'm a firm believer in God, right? And in a personal, close relationship with God.
That's real.
Right? And when we talk about Muslims, anybody, lowercase m, could be a Muslim. A Muslim is just a follower of God.
Exactly.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, in modern day society, you know what I mean, the Christian Baptist Church, you know, they demonize anything else that doesn't look like what they're familiar with.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we're doing the church and our people a disservice when we do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you, like what you just said, the point you made about Allah being praying to Allah, like, Allah is just God in Arabic. You know what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
Not, like, that's all it is.
That's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
it is.
And it's the same situation where when you read Malcolm X's autobiography, where Malcolm went to Mecca, right? And Malcolm gets on his knees to pray. And when he puts his mat down, his Muslims that are white next to him.
Right.
He like, hold on. You know, this ain't some here ain't right. Because what you taught me is that any individual that doesn't look like me is a devil, especially as it relates to a white man.
Exactly.
But when you have to sup from the same cup as a white man, pray next to a white man, right? And when you go to the Holy Land and you get the actual real deal about who and what God is, you understand that there's no color, race, or creed associated with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there is only love.
Yeah.
That's it.
We put that color, the black, we put all
of
that
course
out
we
there,
did.
the
Of course,
white,
like, you know,
all
you
that.
like
Well, we
you know,
didn't, but they did.
Well, listen, you know the picture of Jesus that's on the
To keep
wall
us in chains,
is
you know?
like, that's like, it's no way that a man born in Egypt, right, can be white with blue eyes.
No.
Right? But the picture of Jesus that, and I don't want to get too philosophical here, but the picture of Jesus that is on our walls and in our houses that our grandmothers prayed to, his name is Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? So Caesar's father had every single photograph of what Jesus actually looked like removed from any house, right? From any synagogue, any place that there was worship, right? That was removed and replaced with the image of his son.
Yeah.
That's not Jesus who everybody thinks they're praying
that
to.
image.
That's right. That image has been falsified and handed down from generation to generation. When you're a kid and you see this picture in your house of your grandma, and you like, this white man is my grandma. Love this white man, whoever he is. You know what I'm saying?
And then you grow to
right. You know what I'm saying? And
but then that shows you why some black homes have the black Jesus. You feel me? In the crib.
Right. Well, people who are enlightened know. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can come from that side of the sun and be that hue. It's impossible.
Right.
It's impossible. You think it's hot in Miami in the summertime? There's no way you can be in that. Like, that's a whole different conversation. But when what we believe is a balanced playing field, which is that God is God and God is love. We not gonna put no face on God, no race on God. You know, we not gonna put no limits on God. We gonna wake up, we gonna worship, we gonna serve, we gonna pray, and we gonna do the best that we can to get this word out.
Right.
Right. And that's what this music and this album and everything that we've done is directly connected to. You know what I'm saying? Just us trying to do our part, because God has a plan and a vision for all of us, each and every one of us, and we all have platforms. We use our platforms to do what it is that he has us to do, and he takes us further. That's the key. It's simple, right? Use your platform to give people an opportunity to hear the truth, right? And you'll be taken further.
Exactly.
It's not rocket science. It's 1 + 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not solve for X. It's very, very simple. Like, I give you a platform and a voice. Please use it for the greater good.
That's it.
Be responsible with your platform.
Of
you know
course.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what we've done with this album. Again, I have a line on one of my favorite records on there called Society. I gave my life up to Jesus, back from the dead a believer, stalling on dropping my album because I'm making hits out of teasers. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't hear rappers say stuff like that. And I completely have no shame or no issue with talking about my relationship with God or talking about my quest.
Do you think
Islam?
Like, we know we have the Lecrae's and
I love
everybody like
Lecrae.
that.
Lecrae's incredible,
You know,
by the way,
the Lecrae's and the other guys supposed to, you know, the artists, because Chance was considered a gospel artist at the time. You know,
I think he still is. I don't think gospel. Take the curses out, and Chance is doing the same thing that Lecrae's doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, do you think that they opened a way, or do you think Kanye's opened it even more because of what he's done now?
I don't think, you know, what they doing is them. What Lecrae doing is his artistry, his gift from God. You know what I'm saying? It's different, you know. I ultimately think when I'm done rapping and I want to be a preacher, I want to be a fisher of men. You know what I'm saying? That's something I always wanted to do. And I feel like that's entertainment. And I'm going to keep it real as possible. A lot of people ain't going to go to my church because they're going to be scared to hear the real and the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. It's nowhere in the Bible or the Quran where it describes that fuck is a cuss word. You know what I'm saying?
That's a man-made word.
You get
That's
what I'm saying?
another word.
So it's going to be certain things. It's not going to be no filters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everything's a blessing. House of ministry. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But you know, my dad gave it to us real before he beat our ass. He said, "Hey, go put your hand on the Bible. You telling me the truth, boy? Put your hand on the Bible." And you know what I'm saying? I was so scared of that Bible.
Facts. I'm still scared of it.
You know what I'm saying? And that was a sword. And my daddy always told me that.
Me too.
My daddy told me that the Bible is the sword. That's a sign. That's a line of defense when it comes to dealing with the evils in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna shame you. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna push you on the fucking ground because the world ain't gonna hug or kiss you.
Right.
They not supposed to. It's not designed to hug and kiss you.
Yeah, black man. The world don't love you, and they not gonna love you, black man. Even when you do something that that they love. They may love what you do, but not you.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? People who are fans of people like, I love what you do. I love you, Jay-Z. No, I love what you do. I love your celebrity. But I don't know you enough to say I love you. You know what I'm saying? And so
I may love your music. I
Right.
may enjoy your music.
Right,
But I don't love you as a person.
Right. So what he's saying, so
You
that
know-
they ain't gonna play with you. They don't love you out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, during my
got you.
incarceration, right, I always like said like, damn, you know, the devils made this prison. I read the whole Bible twice when I was in prison, and on the first chapter, on the first book, in the 30th chapter, Joseph goes to prison. It says prison. So I was like, damn, you know. But it also says, and God was with Joseph. So all that shit was okay. You know what I'm saying? And
So God was,
That's
God
powerful.
was with
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
God and
That's
God was
powerful.
with Joseph, and Joseph catapulted. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that we just need to find God, dog. Like seek His face, fool. Like seek His face. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell a lot of my dogs that a lot of my friends that I convert to family. I tell them like seek His face.
Right.
Build your own relationship with God. Cut your own deals with God. You know what I'm saying? Cut your own deals. Be specific, dog. Tell him exactly what you want. He gonna tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? So me and my brother our steps are ordered. We pray that God order our steps. We pray that the hedge of protection that He promised us, the grace and the mercy that He promised us. You know what I'm saying? The descendants of us. He promised us something. You know what I'm saying? So. And He ain't break the promise. And we all go through certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like we all fall short of God's glory every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we gonna make mistakes, so we gonna do certain shit that's unfavorable to God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that as people, you know what I'm saying, we have to love one another because that's what God is. God ain't nothing, like he just said, God ain't nothing but love.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So we must
Bottom
love
line.
our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We must do unto others as we want others to do unto us. That's just simple arithmetic of the game.
1 plus
You know what I'm
1.
saying? That's that 1 + 1 = 2. This how I go.
Simple.
Okay, you do this, you gonna get you gonna get these results.
Right.
By the sweat of your brow, you shall eat.
Right.
You
And
know
people
what I'm saying?
and people make it so complex.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? It's not that complex, man. It's not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, common sense will tell you that if I run around the track 10 times a day, right, that I'm going to be able to run a marathon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I shoot 100 jump shots a day, right, like I'm going to be a pretty well-formed
Jump
shooter. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, if I pray 5 times a day as it's required of me, I'm going to be closer to God, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, whatever you do the most, you become great at.
Exactly.
I tell my son that the same thing. So I'm like, if you come in here and you throw your shoes everywhere every single day, you're going to become a master at being a slob. I say, my brother, when you come in the house, take your shoes off and place them where they belong. Everything has a place, and whatever you practice the most, you shall become great at. If you lie every day, you'll become a master at lying. Is that what you want to be known for, right? If you cheat every day, you'll become a master at cheating, right? You know what I'm saying? If you rap every day, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You pray every day. You
No,
know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that.
So
I know I've
like-
said the same, not the same exact things you said, but just saying everything has a place.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
Everything
trying
has
to
a
build
place.
that into the kids constantly. I like the way that you described it, but trying to build that in kids, like everything has a place. Put this back. Put this back. Put this back. Put this
Right.
back.
And
You
it
know
ain't
what I'm
about
saying?
and I tell my son, he's like, you just want me to clean up? I'm like, listen, I can clean up. It's not about. It's the principle. It's the lesson.
Repetition.
Is that when you go into the world, you will know the significance of order, right? And that's important. I have to equip you in ways in which white America not necessarily has to equip their children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can get a lot by just going outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
And I think
that's real.
And I think, not to cut you off, Ghost, but I think, the repetitions, the reps, ultimately describes your reputation.
I like that.
Yeah.
Repetition describes your reputation.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
real.
that. I'm gonna write that down on
That's
my
your,
board.
that's
I love that.
because when you do something and you become good at anything that you do, every dog gets his day.
Right.
Every dog gets his day. Every dog, everybody's going to get that glory. Everybody's going to be exalted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on my way out the kennel too. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
Every dog get his day. I'm on my way the fuck out the kennel.
You gonna be there. So. I mean, we'll speak that into existence right now.
Exactly.
As it is.
And they say the tongue is the most powerful part of our body.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because it comes from the mind what we about to say. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, you know, certain shit. I said on my Instagram, ain't no such thing as a street nigga. Ain't no such thing as a street nigga. You ain't from the streets.
Right.
Right.
You when you was born, your mama ain't drop you off in the street. She got Google. She got Googled you and kissed you in your mouth, nigga.
Right. That was
you get what I'm saying.
That was your direction.
Yeah. I believe that. I believe that you can be a real nigga from the streets.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And nigga being a term of endearment. You know what I'm saying? That you doing something, you real.
Right.
You 100% about what you doing. You know what I'm saying? We go through life.
Shit.
We go through life. Most people go through life with regrets. I don't regret shit I did because I can't pick up that milk I just spoiled.
Right.
And if I step over it, I'm definitely a devil. I'm a nasty motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So we have to channel our hearts and channel our feelings to certain things to get a certain result. If you with the bullshit, if you live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword. If you live by the gun, you definitely gonna die by the gun.
That's real.
And it might not be you pertaining to you, but everything around you gonna die by the gun. So we gotta understand that what we say and what we put into the atmosphere, into the universe, that shit manifests. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Unfortunately, like we see that happening with the young brother Spot 'em Got 'em. Like he was doing this thing, but that's what the music is about.
Yeah,
then, unfortunately,
but you know, speaking on that situation, man, the dog is a small individual.
Right.
He's a small. He's a small child. He's a child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got hit 5 times with an assault rifle, ripped through his motherfucking body.
I don't know if you really into firearms, if you into guns, but you know when you get assault rifle hold
Flips.
5.56 and 2.23s, them shits is like this
long.
big,
Yeah.
right? And they don't like
They don't play.
will
So
knock
it's like,
limbs off of you.
it's like damn, and you know I know I'm kind of connected to Spot 'em Got 'em, and on his new hashtag is Back from the Dead. I just told a couple of my homeboys like that's the dumbest shit.
yeah.
Yeah. It is.
I
Right.
agree.
Stop
Hey,
playing.
listen,
And
don't
I root for Spot 'em. Like,
stop playing
you
with
know what I'm
God.
saying?
Stop playing with God.
Hey,
Thank you.
and don't incentivize your enemies. Let me tell you something about war. In war, you never incentivize your enemies, right? Like you never incentivize your enemies. Never, like you get shot. Like one of the worst things Tupac could have said is, "Busta shot me 5 times. Real niggas don't die." Really?
And they gonna try. They
Really?
gonna try even more.
Yeah.
When the worst thing that individuals that get in those positions can do is come back out like, "Oh, you fuck niggas missed. Finish the job next time." Cause now what you did is you incited a riot inside of my ego, and now the niggas who know what I did on my live, oh nigga, you niggas is pussy, and that's how it.
Yeah,
that's how it
That's
grow.
the domino
It's just
effect.
dumb. It's just
so
dumb.
I gotta come back and spin and then rap about it because that's what I have to do in this day and age to show that I'm somebody. You know, all that shit is trauma.
Yeah.
All these kids hurting. They fucked up.
And it's genocide too.
Right. It's trauma though. That's where it starts. All of these kids is hurting. And you know why you in Miami you look at somebody so too long and niggas will say something. Fuck you looking at it.
That's real.
You know what it is? It's niggas are afraid that you gonna see them.
Yeah. I
Right.
remember Jay saying that.
No, that's the truth.
Yeah.
When you because people hurting. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest mistake that black folks did is place the stigma that if you go to therapy, you're crazy.
Right.
If you don't go to therapy, you can go crazy.
That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying? So we have this negative stigma
I
around
had the negative
therapy.
stigma about that. too.
Right, but dog, if you're hurting and we don't know that we hurting, we don't know that what we experiencing or what we feeling right now is due to maybe our father not being there for us to give us the love that we needed, or maybe our mother not saying, "Mom, I'm proud of you," or "Son, I'm proud of you," or "Son, I appreciate you," or "I love you," or "I'm grateful for you," or like it's just certain things that every child needs, and then when you don't get it, you act out in different ways. Some guys use it as motivation and they become the Sean Taylors of the world. Rest in peace to my brother. And some guys use it, negatively and go out and they hurt people. You know what I'm saying? It just, whatever way that hits you first, that's the way you're going to go out and respond to it. You know what I'm saying? And you never know. It's a gamble. It's a roll of a dice how somebody who's living with trauma is going to react. Some people just hurt themselves. Pop a couple pills, do a couple drinking, and they gone. Some people jump off the top of the building. You know what I'm saying? Some people put the pistol to their head and kill themselves. You never know how that trauma is going to affect, anybody. And the thing is, we can't look at these kids like, oh, you kids, you niggas is fucking stupid. They don't have values. They don't have the right guidance either. The thing is, value. Me and Briss talk about this all the time. What you don't value, you won't care for. So if I realize, if I'm like, man, if I look at Spot'em as a black man who made it out the ghetto and has an opportunity to take care of his family, and I value him and what he can do for society moving forward, like, you don't touch that man, you protect him. Exactly. Because he's another opportunity for another black man, another Spot'em got him to get out. Exactly. And, you know what I'm saying? And you never know what opportunities he could provide. So you protect that man, like the OGs used to do when we was kids. Hey, boy, you can rap. Get out these streets. You know what I'm saying? You got you can play ball. You good. Get the fuck out of these streets. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because they saw something, but all the OGs are done. Most of the OGs are gone now. This OGs calling that are older than Kodak, calling Kodak big homie. You know what I'm saying? The OGs are done because they scrambling. They don't know what to do with their lives. So they like, fuck, I better run behind one of these little niggas and you know what I'm saying? And that's my ticket. Instead of like guiding him out of the streets, you know what I mean? You pouring gasoline on his fire. So it's a lot. There's a lot that goes into what's going on with these guys, with the Spot'ems, and it all starts at the trauma that they're dealing with. And we gotta address that. That's why we gotta make more albums like Everything's a Blessing. That's real. We gotta make more records like Te Amo and more records that deal with real life situations so that we can help push and persuade. Because it's all in the music. The music is the elixir, right? The music is that's what we go to.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you feel good. That's why I'm about to put on this Te Amo video for the people right now. Let's go ahead and do it, man, because they gotta see this or witness this, man. Y'all creation, because this is fire.
Look at Havana.
You said Lil Havana. That's where y'all shot this.
We shot this.
Let's go. Brisco. Cadillac 60 or something with no top. Hip hop, I'm hunting, they wishing I go pop. Love still holding my heart. Red Fox, Gucci with the tan at the tip. No socks, cross from the left of the field. I'm 3 real. Cardi with the ice in the face. 4 kills, least the whole half of the city. I'm P. Diddy. Ranch on the croutons, prawns, and cold spinach. Love me, show me your affection. I'm special, give me your attention. The pennies, I would never pitch them. Whoever try to fit in. 112 having dinner with the guys, like smile. In the middle of them passing me the side. On a bad day, I was getting 10 for the hello. It never wasn't fair though.
Picking rose petals, do she love me or not? Love me or not? Whipping them exotics through the ghetto, y'all love me or not? Y'all love me or not? Trying to up the level, bigger bezel, hope you love it a lot. Hope you love it a lot. Know I came from nothing, ribs touching, we was hugging the block. Do you love me or not? Who the fuck am I to be goat like? Like even on a bad day, I feel like I'm both mics. 2-3 a thriller, bitch, I'm iller on most nights. Started kinda shaky, but I got the results right. Everything's a blessing over stressing my whole life. I'm tripping. Fendi carry on, my connected flight is a mission. Don't expedite me, the difference I need it in full. I'm Jerry Crouch, you know I seldom believe in the bull. Trust me, I'm paving the way. I'm the Nick Saban today. Roll ties, pay ties, whipping Mercedes and gray. Versus is 80 today, might be 100 tomorrow. Settle for the wagon, I was bragging, but wanted the R. Niggas don't want it with us, I swear. Shoe shopping with Briss is $1,200 a pair. Niggas wanna be rich, but they don't wanna prepare. Black women going missing, they don't want us to care, but you don't hear me. Forbidden fruit, but all of these apples equipped with Siri. Devil in my DM, I see him trying to get near me and spear me like Christ Jesus. I'm rarer than white zebras. My verses is high fevers collected like white preachers. Black Mona Lisa, I'm framing this picture perfect. IG filter, she couldn't afford a surgeon. Hard to sleep at night when you living with all these burdens. Confessions of a failure who couldn't fulfill a purpose. Will you love Picking me? Rose petals, do she love me or not? Hold up, love me or not? Whipping them exotics through the ghetto, y'all love me or not? Y'all love me or not? Trying to up the level, bigger bezel, hope you love it a lot. Hope you love it a lot. Know I came from nothing, ribs touching, we was hugging the block. But do you love me or not?
If you knew my story, you take a little time, cause even though my flex is slightly different, I still show love every time. All my love is yours. All my love, every time. Love me is specially different.
So as the best players in the world set about their work and inch a little closer to their dreams,
It's that win-win.
You don't need to move at all. Just sit back, settle in, and enjoy the Masters.
Listen, ain't no golf club gonna let us do shit on that shit.
Man, I swear this rap shit is getting fickle these days. In between so much bread, I'm in a pickle these days. Still, I know it's hard to picture me paid. And when you show it cause you love it, that's when history's made. I know some niggas that'll probably wait in line just to piss on my grave. Same niggas thinking posing with a pistol is brave. Every time I had a vision, I prayed. Turn my outcome to income, and then some, you lose some and win some. I seen some, but still I pray to God I'm forgiven. Preaching after me for ties, not a problem I'm living. Me, I never pop a bottle with pigeons, I'm too eagle-like. Making less room for my haters, that two-seater life. Seeing life something like sinners after receiving Christ. I'm born again, but don't cross me like them Adidas stripes. Never cheated life, I'm more intellect over internet. In and out of these offices, asking where my percentage at. Pardon me while I interject energy, yelling send a check. Enemies wanna end me, but envy me underneath they breath. When I say it's up, I'm talking black rockets. Blue faces, but this money came from black pockets.
Money all I ever really think about. Came from a life we don't speak about. Posted in the bricks with the eagle eye. Level the playing fields till they even out. Bel Air bad bitches, that's a win-win. Top down, dude pumping, that's a win-win. Two-tone colored in, that's a win-win. More money coming in, that's a win-win.
What made y'all leave this part in?
That's the 90s vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just getting dumb as hell. They used to do that in the 90s, you know what I like put like that.
Second verse.
I ain't got no time for all your negative
felt like you were there,
vibes. Got
you
a
know
son
what I'm
who love me dearly and a brother who died. Got a mother that's on chemo in the fight to survive. And a father I barely speak to and it's likely my pride. Every day I feel like Michael in 5, Lord of the Rings. Cut the meat, but since I fuck with Rose, I order the wings. 10-piece thin sheets, I sleep royal. Learn to speak your mind or else these devils will speak for you. Niggas run they foreigns in the ground till they leak oil. Jury hit the light, them diamonds looking like cheap foil. Dreaded like cheap Sosa was sleeping on cheap sofas. I need a meal instead, man, like I'm underneath Oprah. Still in disbelief at all the shit that we beef over. Road to success, boy, I'm just a few streets over. Burdens on each shoulder, ducking police quotas. Faith heavy, but I still pack like my lease over.
Yeah, money all I ever really think about. Came from a life we don't speak about. Posted in the bricks with the eagle eye. Level the playing fields till they even out. Bel Air bad bitches, that's a win-win. Top down, dude pumping, that's a win-win. Two-tone colored in, that's a win-win. More money coming in, that's a win-win.
When you got a dream, you gotta protect it. It's more to life than clout chasing and dodging detectives. Before the mic, I had a vision nobody respected. Cause dream killers work for free and they highly aggressive. Need that Ferrari electric. A bitch bad enough to make me go hire detectives. A house big enough inside, I need Google directions. The route niggas rarely take is the one I selected. Now we rich and connected. Win-win. Hold up. Yeah. Top down, dude pumping, that's a win-win.
Rebellion, the film.
Bel Air bad bitches, that's a win-win. Top down, dude pumping, that's a win.
They winning out here. Y'all better catch up.
This is the Black Billionaire Society. This is the Black Billionaire Society.
As I pray to the Lord, do you know who I am? Dreaming about a blessing. I've been balling since it manifested. VVS's, my lifestyle is so eclectic. Message, if you a hater, you's a devil.
This is the Black Billionaire Society.
I'm on that level. Yeah, mastermind. Diamonds be the same shade as Holland mine. Back in time, I would eat my food and jump back in line. Supersized, no need to scrutinize. It's just you and I. My reputation had blemishes, full of truth and lies. Motivate the hood, this inspiration and words. I'm pacing I urge, I'm ducking cases I purge. Schizo. The offering is what I'm here for. Bread and wine. To get a bag, I had to buy some time. This is the spirit, not the world. I'm fornicating with these girls, trying to give them the world now. That's cliche, mixing Douce with holy water. I'm domestically imported, lawyer fees every quarter. Heavenly daddy, if everything's a blessing, why these Jews always try to throw some stones in my necklace? Respect this, damn Alexander, you great. How they seeded watermelons, pluck the stems out the grapes. The fruits of my labor, a taste I can savor. I'm 2 in 1, I'm the sauce and the savior. Yeah, conceiving that. The real back, they don't believe in that.
One hand on the Bible, other hand on the Quran. Diamond crucifixes greet my brothers with salam. Let it manifest.
They smile in my face and expect me to allow them. As I pray
Pistol for my rivals, keep these devils off my lawn. $1 billion vision, can't no prison do me harm. Let it manifest.
We was hungry at night.
Manifest.
To my surprise, I found the bag.
Yeah, mahogany brown skin, real nigga regime. Triple beams, all the plugs wanna mess with the team. First degree, guns a little shorter than me. Shooters aiming off the bridge, we resort to the keys. My happy place is a place of a bitch on Section 8. She masturbates to my face as I'm moving state to state. It's so delightful, feet in the spirit and watch it manifest. Dear Lord, as I brought my chest, the foundation, the Pharisees. No, the demons don't embarrass me. We push the Chevy through the Galilee. British flags in the gallery. And I'm casual through the motherfucking casualty.
One hand on the Bible, other hand on the Quran. Diamond crucifixes greet my brothers with salam. Let it manifest.
We can find peace in this evil ass world. Your choice.
Pistol for my rivals, keep these devils off my lawn. $1 billion vision, can't no prison do me harm. Let it manifest.
You see me fighting the belt, nigga, help the belt.
Manifest.
Yeah. Ah.
Turn the phone sideways, peep the landscape. I was nice when you was cutting up your Mickey pancakes. I don't do this shit for clout, I did this for my fan base. Rappers trying to ride this wave, I wonder how that sand tastes. I ain't lost a step. Feeling like a Sigma, Delta flight to Cali, alpha male charisma. Grandma gave me wisdom, Grayson gave me drive. Lobster out the ocean, my replacement for the fries. Ooh, used to sweep the floors, now I'm sitting on the board. Smarter with my riches, I might cop me in a Accord. Dummies burning bridges, end up washing up on shores. culture start to circle, that's the virtue of the Lord. Wait, life scale tipping, I'm trying to balance my goals out. Got my own label, I did it to put my bros out. Deals on the table, I'm trying to figure the pros out. Tomorrow so promising, I might lay all my clothes out. First day of school with a drip, every beat I drop is getting flipped. Dwayne Wade blessed me with the wine, before I kill a rapper, take a sip. Niggas don't know who they wanna be, a lot of yous only one of me. Skip college and went to the pros, you niggas sound more like a summer league. Gets 100 keys in these dope lines, hook a preacher if he quote mine. Sayonara to my broke days, my streams looking like a coke line. Is it your time? Boy, I think not. I'm shooting squares like a bank shot. I'm from a city where they bear arms, you probably think I'm talking take-tops. I'd rather tell you what I ain't got than lie about it in a rap verse. It's two ways in a paradise, a full wallet, all black hearse.
But the gimmick shit just don't work. If the shit is real, I'ma rap about the shit. If I've been to it, I'ma rap about it. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Who the fuck is this? Drizzy Drag.
Who
the fuck is this?
Always good days.
You're not
always.
thinking about Jesus.
Oh, that's that Black Santa.
You're thinking about a
I was
fat
playing
white
this
man
last week.
from the North Pole. Jesus had 12 disciples. Santa had 12 reindeer. And they're gonna visit you.
Love. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all throughout the projects, some homies that's been dreaming about whipping them foreign objects. You know the process, ducking monsters the size of Loch Ness. Not knowing when your next meal's coming, it's hard to digest. Check it, no Nike box, but they might be ops, so we keep an eye out. If you can catch, you might make it, so we stay at the tryouts. I took the sky route, built my rocket, lit the fuse. We ain't alike, I was chosen, don't get this shit confused. I got different views, see my perspective is godly. We only eye to eye when they standing up to applaud me. I'm sorry, you sorry niggas ain't get this work even sooner. But I bought you a gift and these clips ain't come from a lunar. Wait, on my Christmas list all I wanted was peace of mind. I had a son and God brought me back as a redesign. I made a run and somehow I thought that would ease my mind. It's a marathon, I ain't stopping until I reach the line. Shout out to Nipsey and all them brothers at All Money. Shout out the faculty thinking that we was all dummies. Shout out the wifey who loved me when I was all bummy. Put that salt they threw on my shrimp and that shit was all yummy. No more shade room scrolling, I gotta stay productive. No more accepting of criticism that ain't constructive. I write these verses to teach these rappers who not to fuck with. Rebellion Records, I built this to bring my people substance. I got some questions, I need some answers. My only wish this year is that my mama beat this cancer. Hold up. Black Santa. Black Santa. Black Santa. Yeah. Black Santa. Dropping every month, I get stronger with every promo. I'm caught between living for God and yelling out YOLO. Black Santa. Black Santa. Black Santa. Black Santa. Hold up. Black Santa. I got different views, see my perspective is godly. We ain't alike, I was chosen, don't get this shit confused. I got different views, see my perspective is godly. It's a marathon, I gotta stay productive. Rockets. This motherfucker. Woo, let me hear that.
Now that Black Santa there, bro, that's a monster. I like that. That's off of another project you were working on last year.
Yeah, well, Black Santa is a series I'm doing. I'm doing a
Black Santa
2. Black Santa is a series I'm doing. I'm doing a Black Santa 2 as well. So I just want to tell the story of what Christmases look like from our perspective. You know what I'm saying? You know, we as black people, we go all out. We do a lot to try to make sure our children and the people we love have an experience, you know what I'm saying? But people don't generally know what we go through to have to do that.
Right.
So if you saw that music video told a very detailed story about that. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Black Santa is definitely something I'm doing every year. I'm gonna do one this year. I'm gonna get Brisco on. It's only right because we're doing everything to blessing. So Black Santa 2 will be coming out this year.
I want to hear that. I can't wait to hear that. Make sure y'all send that to me, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Every year for Christmas, December 1st. Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. It's coming up, so y'all gotta go ahead and look out for that Black Santa. It's coming very soon.
Yes, sir.
What's the next video that you plan on releasing for Everything's a Blessing?
We shot Rich Laugh. Rich Laugh is coming. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're doing Black Jerusalem after that.
Okay.
And then we doing Judas. So cool. I'm excited, man. We got something. We gonna shoot the whole album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One thing we're not gonna do is shy away from the work, you know. We took a little bit of a break because my goddaughter was born, Brisco's daughter. He had a beautiful daughter.
Yes, congratulations, Brisco.
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, so
she's the apple in my eye.
so we took a little break, and you know, so I'm just trying to get everything back in order to get these visuals back up and running. But yeah, we already shot Rich Laugh already, so we got a couple more cameos we got to get, but that's pretty much done. So yeah, so that's the next release, and after that it's gonna be Black Jerusalem.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, with everything being said with you guys, can you say the first artist you've actually ghostwrote for?
I can say Jackie O. Jackie O was the first artist I ghostwrote for.
Jackie O. How about yourself? Can you say?
The first project I was brought to write was by Street Run. It was actually for Birdman.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Street
a
Runner.
lot of people got the opportunity to write for Birdman.
Yeah, Street Runner brought that to me. You know,
I mean, I don't mean it like that. I mean, not like that, like a.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, people got the opportunity, and that's a great opportunity to get.
Yeah.
And
I would tell y'all. I mean, I hope that this don't hurt me, and I don't think it will. You know what I'm saying? But when I was working with Green Lantern a lot, Green Lantern was like, "Yo, I need you to write a chorus for Nas," and I wrote a chorus called "Look What I Became" for Nas.
Oh wow!
And then I have the text before we get out. I'll show you. I have the text message still to this day. I saved it, and like no matter what, I'm probably gonna frame that when I buy my house.
That's what's
but
up.
I got a text message from him that said, like, "Oh shit, that sounds like something for my new project. Send it." You know what I'm saying? And it was a Green Lantern sent it to me, and I screenshot it. I kept it. I think that was like an iPhone 3 out at that time.
That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's tight, bro. That's hey.
And the thing with that is that he ended up going through something with Khalees at that time, and then he stopped working on that album, and that happened to me a few times too, where like divorces got in the way of like placements for me like multiple times. You know what I'm saying? But that was probably one of the biggest. I wrote "Convert Me" for Trina.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I did. I wrote a couple of things, man. I put my pen in some places. Some things I can't discuss and other things I can, but yeah, that's I love doing that.
How about who was the first star you guys ever met? First star you ever met?
Oh man, actually, I met a star before they were a star, and Star made me a star.
Who was that?
Rich Forever.
Rick Ross. Oh, that's
first guy let me get in the booth.
Wow, shout out to Ross, man.
Yeah. Then I met Bill Cosby at Prime 112 one time.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. I was fucked up that day. I think he put something in my drink.
I fucked up.
I fuck with Bill. I fuck with Mr. Huxtable.
See, that's why I be trying to. See, that's the kind of shit right there, man. Come on, Brisk, man.
Nah, we better make the. We better. We
having fun,
Shade
man.
Room might pick that up. Fuck that. So look, nah. But
delete that shit.
But listen, we live streaming now.
We live
streaming. Hey, niggas, you know everybody screen record shit. It's all good. I fuck with Bill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, the biggest artist. Growing up, I always wanted to be a hot boy.
Okay.
And I got signed to Cash Money Records.
First artist signed up Young Money, right?
I was the first artist. I named Young Money.
Hold on.
I signed to Cash Money.
Oh, you signed to Cash Money?
Yeah, I named Young Money though.
And you named Young Money?
I named Young Money.
Oh wow.
Yeah, me and Wayne, that's my dog. That's a guy. That's a guy of my peer that when I met him, dog was rich as fuck. my age, you know what I'm saying, and our relationship catapulted. You know what I'm saying? We had a great relationship, but that was like one of the artists that I always wanted to be. My dream was being signed to Cash Money Records. I wore white tees, Jabos, and Reeboks. You know what I'm saying? In middle school, wanted to
and
be
it
like,
happened.
And it happened.
Crazy,
I'm evidence that dreams do come true.
That's real. That's real. And then that's the one thing that you guys, I know you try to put out there is inspiration. You trying to put out inspiration.
Yeah.
And that's what people sometimes mistake flashy or whatever it may be for. Sure, yo, you can do the same thing I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I never dress it up in a way where it looks like I'm taunting other artists that are trying to do what I'm doing.
Unlike Brisco.
But look, a point I gotta make is that when you say you could do it, no, you can't do what I do.
No.
You can't do what Brisco do.
Right.
You can't do what Ghostwriter do.
Right.
When Ghostwriter come on the track, you think it's Ghostwriter.
Right.
When I come on the track, I know you know it's me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm evident that whatever dreams that you got will come true.
Right.
Blessings do manifest.
That's real.
Prayers do manifest into blessings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting back to your question about what you were talking about with the first celebrity, I don't know if you guys remember Club Amnesia.
Yes.
All right, so in front of Amnesia, I'm trying to get in. I'm way too young, though, but at this time, I'm moving and shaking with rappers. I was moving around with Smitty. I was trying to be signed to Smitty for the longest. And to this day, like, Smitty's working on a situation for me right now. Like,
Shout out to Smitty.
For real, Smitty, he's in L.A. with Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my dog. If I talk to him, like, I'm almost like once or twice a week. But, you know, our relationship grew throughout the years, and he's still, like, my brother like this. Like, but I was just running around just trying to be heard, and everybody always knew that I could rap, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't sound like everybody else in this city. Like, I really, like, my inspiration was, my biggest inspiration at that time was Nas, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I was moving around the city, I was always trying to get into places I was too young to get in, but I would be like, this at the time before it was corny. This that time before it was corny. I'll be like, hey, I know Smitty.
Exactly, yo. I know this person. I know that person. I know this person until I can get in for free.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, you remember that?
Sometimes that shit work, and they'll call him in. You know, if he's in the club, be like, oh yeah, let him in.
Yeah, let him in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the whole rapper kit. I had the two-way pager. I had everything I needed for you to believe that I was one of those guys.
I did. I did that shit with the Papa Keith. I did that shit with the Papa Keith a few times.
Yeah, I had the fake Jacob. You know what I'm saying? The one that came from the flea market that nobody knew that was. I did all that. I had the whole kit. I saved up so many of my dishwashing checks to get that shit. Hey, nah, you wouldn't, because you wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't know. Shit,
nah.
I would have known.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. That shit that I got at the back of the flea market, that shit, like.
Oh, you went to the back through the curtains.
Listen, ain't nobody. listen. Fab couldn't have told me that Jacob wasn't real. You know what I'm saying?
You'd have been like, damn.
That's it. But listen, I had the whole kit. I saved up like 8 of my dishwasher checks to get the two-way pager, like the real one, because I had the small one at first, the one that like only the girls had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
But I wanted the big, the time port. I wanted the big one, the one that you could put next to each other. Like that was that time. And then, lo and behold, I'm a big hip-hop fan. Like, so I know at this time, you know, I've studied. I see Nature, who's Nas's homie, and I see Shaheem, the rugged child. Shaheem, I smoked the blunt with Shaheem that night. You know what I'm saying? When he passed me that joint, I knew I made it. I was like, Shaheem just passed me a joint.
Right.
Boy, I'm out here. I made it. I made it.
Not to cut you off, I had an experience like that, right? I'm a connoisseur. Yeah. Candace Cup champion at Strong Arm, right? So I'm in Moscow, Russia, with Flow Rider,
right?
Snoop Dogg performing. So the whole time in Russia, because I had a bad experience in Dubai, I almost did 56 nights in Dubai. Because
I heard about something about Dubai.
They was almost stuck
Reggie was saying something about Dubai.
Yeah, listen.
Talk about Dubai.
So look,
talk
boom,
about that now.
I go to fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for weed. I gotta have it. At this time, I gotta have it.
Right.
So I guess Snoop overheard that I was looking for the weed.
Right.
Lo and behold, we in the club. Snoop DJing in Moscow. He wasn't even performing as Snoop Dogg. He was DJing on my life.
Icon.
Word.
Right? He DJing at the party. We was with Timothy. The artist's name was Timothy. Nigga, I'm in the VIP with Flo. A nigga just came and handed me a box of Swisher Sweets. Right? I'm thinking, I don't know how the fuck he got the seal back on that hoe. But I opened the seal and took out, because I'm just ready to smoke any goddamn thing.
Right.
But crack.
At this point.
Yeah.
Everything.
So
Shit.
I see the weed, I see it's full, I see it's green. I'm like, damn. So I lit the joint up. I'm like, damn, who this come from? Then Snoop on the mic. Did you get that nigga? Did you get that nigga? He say, ooh wee. I'm like this, ooh wee. Nigga, I just smoked with Snoop. That's equivalent to smoking with Bob Marley and when Bob Marley was sitting on that little on that pail. When Bob Marley was sitting on the pail in Jamaica with the trees everywhere, know that iconic picture? Nigga, I smoked with Snoop Dogg. Bitch couldn't tell me nothing.
Damn right.
Don't smoke, don't pass me none of that Baby Loud or that mid-grade. Nigga, I want that Snoop Doggy dog. I want that doggy style weed.
Nah,
you get what I'm saying?
That's the moments.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I had a couple moments like that, man. I had one with Apple from the Black Eyed Peas. I remember being in the same van with will.i.am. My management at the time was like, yo, I want to introduce you to will.i.am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, will.i.am was sick. He couldn't come out. But I saw, it was like 13 white women in this van. And they was all in the van, all over will.i.am. And I'm like, will.i.am might be the 8th ugliest nigga in the world. And none of that mattered. I just saw that. I saw what money did that night.
Yeah.
And these was like when I used to hang with Dipset, right? And Joel's had this thing he would say, there's no bunnies like snow bunnies. There's no bunnies like snow bunnies. My dog Trail had me in Harlem with I got stories. My pen took me some places, right?
Yeah.
And Trail had me in Harlem. Shout out to Trail, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, like he was in there with all these bunnies in the car, and like they would not leave his side, rubbing his face. Are you okay? Are you all right? We've got to get him back to the hotel. will.i.am getting baby. We went to a place called the Pink Elephant in New York. Shit you not. And that night I hung out with the Black Eyed Peas with Apple. You know what I'm saying? Fergie wasn't there, but Apple was there.
Wow.
will.i.am was there, and the other dude with the crazy high top fade was there, and I had a moment like that night as well. I had some really dope moments in my career, in the history of like music. You know what I'm saying?
I had like a couple dope moments with X, DMX freaking, excuse me, caught me from freaking falling and busting my head open because I had a seizure. Wow. And he caught me from, and then called the ambulance while everybody else at the time I worked with was just looking and watching and shit. He didn't want to call the ambulance. That's crazy. Then when I came to, I'm sitting inside the ambulance and X is right there. It's like, yo, son, you all right? Gave me a hug, you know what I mean, and all that. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, yo,
what a story, bro.
Yo, bro.
That's amazing.
You know, it's just who he was. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, you know, I had a couple experiences with X, but it was just, you know what I mean, him.
I mean, I'm looking at this wall behind you, and I'm looking at this wall, and it's reminding me of how blessed I am and the opportunities I had. Like, I had a song, my first feature was with Shorty Low. Ideal got me a record with Bun B. I did. Dr. Dre I work with to write for. Flo, obviously, that's our brother. That's like a given. You know what I'm saying? I almost signed a Jay-Z in 2013. I was in his office performing records for Tata at 12 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at this whole shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did spot dates with Fat Joe. I opened up shows for him. Like, I'm looking at this entire wall, like, and just thinking, like, God, man, like, I've had so many experiences with a lot of these people on this wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the grace of God, just by working. That's just looking at this is just a reminder of how blessed we all are. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, hey, listen. When I look at the wall, I get a whole different perception because I ain't on this fucking wall.
You ain't on here?
Nah, I was incarcerated. They said when you out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't, listen, I work with all them niggas up there.
Hey, look, it's enough. Hey, look, we're going to tell Freezy it's still enough room up there for us to
go. It's definitely still enough room. Put me on top of Jimi Hendrix and Pop.
Yeah.
Like, nah, this just crazy.
But you know what?
When you look at
that's the beauty. That's the beauty.
There's still space right there between.
Hey, look, and Pit. A lot of y'all don't know this too. I went to school with Pitbull. I used to battle Pitbull every single day in high school.
Yeah.
He used to tear my ass up. I was in a space where I thought I would never. I'm like, I'll never be as good as Pitbull. Like I'd never be as nice as dog. You know what I'm saying? Because he was really good. He had braids. We was on the same basketball team. Went to South Miami before he went to Coral Park. He was at South Miami. And like so, like, it's crazy. Like all of these people on this wall, like not everybody clearly, but a lot of these people on this wall, I've had relationships and history.
And
look,
Pitt got me into my first club down here.
Yeah, Pitt.
I was too young, so he got me in my first club.
Yeah, Ross just sent me like 6 cases of champagne for our music video. It literally reached DM me and was like, dog, what y'all need for the videos? I'm like, I just need liquor. He like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, I'm gonna get you some product. He was like, give me a number. Gave him my number. 4 hours later, I had the product. Hit him back, yo, I got it.
Shouts out to Short,
like, work that shit. Shouts out to Short. Yeah, he's like, work that shit. And he's like, whatever else you need, hit me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew he was paying attention and while we were on the right path. And then my response to him probably wasn't the response that he gets from the average artist because I didn't hit him back like, yo, I need, sign me. Like, nah, like I feel like I signed myself. The deal that I always wanted, I gave me. You know what I'm saying? So I was grateful. I'm like, okay, so when I need something else pertaining to this product, I hit you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But yeah, and then he just every so often I just go to my Instagram and there's fire emojis under like all my pictures where he just going under my shit like just checking out what I'm doing or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Ross.
Yeah, man, the biggest.
So how did it feel? How did it feel when you turned on that TV and you heard ESPN was playing your huddle drink, the huddle?
Man, that was surreal because my son got to see it. You know what I'm saying? My son got to see me. He got to see his father or hear his father per se on television. And for me, it's just like it was another notch under my belt, but it was a true testament that like I was on the right path and that everything that I've been working for is on its way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Was that, I mean, were you sending it out to ESPN, like adding them on anything?
No. What happens is that
it was organic?
Absolutely. Like what happens is that there's a company that does placements for all of these different companies, right? And the music supervisors are looking for certain types of records. That's another part of the industry that I'm heavily involved into in placement. And like you seen the new Cocaine Cowboys is on Netflix?
Yeah.
I had the original Cocaine Cowboys record. They gave it to Pitbull, but I had the original Cocaine Cowboys intro.
Oh, really?
I can play it for you too, I see. I mean, but yeah, I had the original intro, but because it was like Cubans in Miami, they went a whole different direction.
Right.
But I mean, and this is no disrespect to Pitbull, but I made a way better record. You know what I'm saying? Not just in my opinion, but if you know music and you listen to, you know Sugar from Shit, and I'm not calling his record.
No.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like I made a better record. You know what I'm saying? But it was just the politics. But so yeah, through the same company that I did a deal with, I did like a 20-song deal with these guys for them to be able to, put place my records. I provide certain records for certain films. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll place them there. When I did Huddle, the biggest thing that happened with Huddle was that I got a situation with Dwayne Wade before even ESPN. So that song became the theme song, the summer campaign theme song for Dwayne Wade's wine company, right? So which got me a relationship with my favorite player of all time aside from Michael Jordan. So I just talked to D-Wade today about his son. His son got drafted by Utah Jazz's G League, and I just had a combo. If you go in Dwayne Wade's story right now, I'm in it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
Yeah. So just like before I even got placed on ESPN, Huddle was the theme song for that company. And I knew that Huddle was a big Huddle's still a huge record. It's still a smash. It's still a timeless record that could play at any baseball game, any football game, any hockey game, any soccer game, like, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that when they were saying that, okay, well we got a contract with ESPN, I was like, I got the record. And I sent it to them and they were like, nah, you fucking right, this is it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got the check. Like, took fucking long to get it, but I got the check.
But you got it.
I got
That's
it.
how the checks. That's how the checks go.
Yeah, and them big checks, they haunt you because you know how big they are, and you like
you waiting.
You like waiting. Like, come on, I might have called and emailed that company probably more times than I've called my mama. And I love my mama. Like, I call them so much. Like, bruh, what's up, man? We don't know, man. We don't know. It usually doesn't take this long. Well, I need to know what's up in that check. I need, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, use my shit. I need to know what's going on.
Nah, but I mean, it's just, the opportunity for me was a pay. So even if I didn't get paid to do it, I was just grateful to be a part of that because my son and my mama and people was calling me from all over the world, like, dog, like we heard you on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Not the internet.
No, not the
TV.
internet. Like during the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right.
Like head in the huddle, drawing up a play. I'm like, what? When I heard it, it was surreal. That's why I recorded. You saw it. I documented it. You know what I'm saying? Like, after that, after they stopped rolling the cameras, I cried.
That's what's up.
Because I was
that's awesome though. You was able to experience that.
Yeah, and I had a lot of dope experiences like that. But every time I'm in tears because I just know where I came from, and I know that where God has brought me, I know where I'm going, and it's just like another notch under my belt and more confirmation that I'm doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? So that was huge for me. You know?
That's what's up. So, what's about the first time you heard your song on the radio?
Boy, I was in a band though when I heard my song. Nah, because that was a thing that the older 99 jams.
Mm-hmm.
The vintage station, we was able to go to 99 jams.
Mm-hmm. They had no gate.
And local, it was on the Palmetto, 167th and 37th Avenue. And you was able to go there and see Cedric Hollywood. You was able to go there and see the Russian family, Shelby Russian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that it makes me feel away because you can't do that now.
Right.
You can't do that now. And I was able to, I was with E-Class, and E-Class had a good relationship with 99 Jams. I mean, he was building the relationship with 99 Jams. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, I had a song called "You Might Be the Police." Gone, get the fuck from around me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I remember standing out there, and they had to just start changing the rules because there was a lot of bullshit going on.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I stayed there. I waited. I seen this guy, DJ Ice-T.
Mm-hmm.
Gave Ice-T, he's strong on DJ too. Gave Ice-T the record. And boy, I heard that record play.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it play. I overheard it. Like, damn, I know I ain't get my CD. I ain't get my CD to nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just heard it playing. And I came up with Brisco. I'm screaming on that bitch as loud as I possibly can. I heard him like, damn, my record was on the radio. Instantly in my hood, I was fucking big at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first time I heard my record on the radio. And it's like second nature hearing it now.
Right. I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's
But it
like,
still feel good.
Every single time. If I go in the club and I hear one of my records, every single time. And the beauty about music is that it's recorded forever.
Right.
You can play this shit forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Documented, and it's like a like the visuals and things like that. That's why another thing I like about social media, that you're able to do these videos and you're compelled to do these videos because people are in their phone watching their phone.
Yeah.
They watch videos. People watch videos more than ever.
Anything.
Yeah. So
remember back in the day we used to go to the damn club to see girls just like skating and stuff when you were younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they would be in they young now, probably just in their damn phones.
They
and
just in their phones and they
getting
getting to see. They getting to see. I taught my son. I teach my kids that about. I play old Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye did it's a documentary on Marvin Gaye when he's just laying on the couch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember
he's
that.
just singing.
I saw that. Marvin Gaye's my favorite artist too. Yeah.
Right. He just singing. And I showed my son. Right? Yeah. I showed my son like, boy, that boy ain't even trying. It's just in him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's just in him. And some of the DJs that play my records in this club, it's records that I forgot about.
Really?
Cause I was supposed to do a verses with some guy was willing to pay me to do a verses with Mike Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was gonna beat him by 40 records, right? You know what I'm saying? I love Mike Smith. I knew I was going. It was gonna be bad for him and great for me, right? But he played a record, and I started going to clubs, and I started just sitting in clubs, and once they know Brisco in the building, they gonna play all my hits.
Right.
And I just started going in my notes, putting in the records that I forgot about that people love. You get what I'm saying? Because you're only one person. You only got 2 eyes and only got 2 ears. You only can see what's in front of you, and you only can hear what's around you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know the impact. And I tell people all this all the time. Michael Jackson ain't know the impact that he had around the world until he went to them shows, and the ambulance was coming to get them people from falling out and shit. That's when he probably said, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? And now, and with social media, you are able to gauge that. Cause if Cardi B do a twerk video and they get fucking 24 million views, she can know that, oh shit, I'm impactful.
Yeah, yeah, you didn't back then.
But coming up, you didn't have that.
No,
you didn't have that where you can visually see it.
And nigga said I had to go ahead and type a girl that I got 5 chains on right now on MySpace.
On MySpace, yeah, like cause MySpace, you know, all right, you get your. They grant you the icon picture, your profile picture, and that was nothing. It was nothing else, baby. I got 5 chains. I got 5 chains on. 19 sips into this Cavassier, babe. Yeah, you feel me?
You tell them.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I just went and bought you some Cavalli and some La Perla panties, babe. You know what I'm saying? Come get them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What color they is? They blue. I ain't buy her. I bought her some pink drawers for Victoria's Secret. The outlet as Sawgrass. But you know, the times have evolved, and you know what I'm saying. The lack thereof is okay, right? For some people, because the lack thereof shows that damn 250 people liked this, or 50 people liked this, or motherfucker 24 people liked this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely levels. It's definitely levels, and it's definitely something to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like when I look back on the things I did and the impact that I had on the game, I'm definitely proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and I actually know that I ain't do it by myself. Some records I write, I knew God helped me write them records. No matter how vulgar or crazy it was just like, damn, I ain't do that. I couldn't have thought of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, the gifts that we got from God, you know, we able to open it every day. Yeah. You know, people have gifts from God that's they can open them on temporary on occasions for temporary amount of times. We open our gifts every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's more evident that everything is a blessing, dog. Like the space that we at, everything that we went through, and everything that we overcame, dog. It just made us better people. And I say a line on my in the record. I say, ain't it funny how the worst shit can make you laugh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The worst shit you go through can make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? I lost my mom, my dad, my brother, all my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I just sit back and just see how crazy the old girl was. You know what I'm saying? It make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that I have those guardian angels and I have those people that's praying, and them aunties right now that's living, that's praying for me. Them praying mothers, them praying aunties. You know what I'm saying? And I make my dogs, mama, my dogs. You know what I'm saying? I convert my friends to family. Right. Those that sign and put that check on the terms and conditions, and that read the fine print. You know what I'm saying? So them terms and conditions, you sign that check, you my brother now. You know what I'm saying? Right. You fuck me over on some money, we gonna change the terms and conditions, and the money might be off. Right. But this life is about the relationships and the dealings, and it's not the relationship, it's the dealings within the relationships that ultimately make us feel good. You know what I'm saying? We can always relish on those moments. Real. We gonna be 60-something years old. Like, remember we fucked them boys up? Boy, we fucked them boys up on that Everything's a Blessing, boy. Then we did the 2, 3, and 4, boy. We did Everything's a Mixtape, boy. Everything's a Movie, boy. Boy, we had Jamie Foxx in the movie, boy. Hey, and Mike Epps, boy.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, you be able to go back.
And that's what we doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this Strong Arm was a platform, and the Audacity, you a platform, Newkirk, you a platform, dog. We just thank y'all for this platform. We needed this. Right. We need more of this shit in the hood.
That's
you know
why
what
Behind
I'm
Backstage is here.
Behind Backstage, like some real shit, some real like we everything we talked about. Nothing was fabricated, nothing was wrote down. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a nigga behind us holding up a cue card or nothing like this.
Nope.
This is organic.
And I couldn't even get out like the real questions that I really actually planned to ask because everything was organic. And
it was a conversation.
It was a real conversation.
That's what usually happens at our interviews too. Yeah. We don't want it to be like a traditional interview. We just want to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you have conversation, right? When you break bread, right? That's when you get the best out of everybody. When we just breaking spiritual bread and having conversation, you know what I'm saying? Right. Having an open dialogue about who we really are, what we set to achieve, what our goals are. And you also find the commonalities too. You find that,
of course,
that everything that you guys are doing will line up with everything that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what your goals are, look similar to our goals, man. Like what Briss was saying, I feel like art is the only medium that is directly connected to immortality, right? Because Pac's been dead, 25 years now? And I listen to him every day just about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, so, like,
they
with
say
this,
legends never die.
Right. And, with this that we're doing and what we've created with this project, man, is we've given a timeless body of work that will allow for individuals to be healed long after we're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what we're looking to do. That's why this project doesn't sound like anything that's out right now. That's why every song sounds different.
That's what makes it great. You know what I mean? Like, but you show your versatility. You show the type of music you know what I mean?
Right.
You go past the lines that other people, the limits that other people won't go through. And do you think that hurts you at times? Because that was one thing that Big Sean was saying. And
he felt that his versatility sometimes hurt him and sometimes did good for him.
Well, I mean, with Sean's situation is different. Like Sean does go out on a limb sometimes, creativity, like artistically. He does certain things, certain records, like. Me personally as a lyricist, I would have never done but for him, like
it worked.
It worked, and he had fun, and he made a hell of a shitload of money. But what happens is, But what happens is, like, then when the fans start to react towards those things, it's like when Cole wrote "Let Nas Down." You know what I'm saying? I let Nas down when he wrote that record and put it out. And he said something about to Nas, man, I mean, you made Uchi Wally, dog, thought you could relate. Sometimes we get into that space where we're told that this is who we have to be in order to be successful. We got to do this type of record because this is the it record.
Right.
But I believe in my heart of hearts, right, if we stay completely true to who it is we are and what we believe, that there are more people out there going through what we're going through that can relate to what we're going through than there will be if we faked it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's faking it, right? But if we could really just give a piece of who we are to these individuals out here, like we have a better chance of reaching them than we do of just doing a record that everybody else is doing.
Exactly.
There's one song being made right now. I got all the hoes. I got big jewelry. I'm selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hellcats. I got ops. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shooter. Like, it's one record being made right now.
It's true.
So, like, when you hear it's certain people out here that are special that's doing different things. And with what you said, like with Sean, back to your question, I feel like it's certain places that I'm just not going to go because artistically it's just not me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not afraid to also step out and try something different. But I'm not going to try something so different that I can't look myself in the mirror at the end of the day. Yes. Like, I got on records.
You don't recognize yourself.
Right. I got on records on Everything's a Blessing that I know Brisco would eat. He got on records that I know I would eat, and we challenged ourselves. When I did Manifestation, that's a Brisco record. You know what I'm saying? So I did that when I wrote that chorus. The idea was for us when we did solo records to feature each other on our solo records. So we're on the hook. So when you see, those are the only two songs on the album, Win Win and Manifestation, where you see Ghostwridah featuring Brisco and Brisco featuring Ghostwridah, which was really dope for us.
Dope. No, that's
you know
dope.
What I'm saying? Right, which we hope that people would. Those are little nuances that we hope that people would see and look and be like, oh shit, look how they did that. You know what I'm saying? But we did that, and we pushed each other. Win-Win is a Ghostwridah record. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, Brisco can go there, and Manifestation is a Brisco record. At the same time, I can go there. Exactly. So I could push myself to any limit. It's just certain things that I'm not willing to compromise my integrity. My artistic integrity or who I am or what I believe is for me. Because everything ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Shaq might like the Ferrari Spider, but he can't fit in that bitch.
Right.
It ain't for you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you get it adjusted or some shit, but there's certain things that's just not for you. You know what I'm saying?
And I think timing too. Certain timing, you have to let things set in. You have to fit in with the time, or just like other artists that get missing for a minute, because it's not their time. It's not the right timing. I'm not gonna wear a Chicago Bulls jersey to the Heat game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not my time. It's not
exactly.
It's not. They not playing the Heat. They not playing. They not playing the Bulls, bro. You can't wear. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear the Jordan jersey. So it's a timing thing too, and so it's like a lot of artists. You know, when you an artist and when you when you a rapper or you a entertainer, as sort of say, it's a time for everything. You get discouraged. So you have a lot of artists that get discouraged,
right? Because what they doing right now don't fit what they doing.
So
with
now,
the times, you know what I'm saying?
When that same artist that's discouraged makes it, they be bitter artists.
Right.
You think if I'm getting $200,000 a show, right? You think I'm finna be mad at all? You think I'm finna be saying anything about I'm smoking on? A nigga that unfortunately died?
No, hell
due
no.
to my bullshit at that time?
Hell no.
Hell no. I'm gonna be smiling ear to ear.
Let's go ahead and get this money.
I'm gonna give me some designer teeth, and I'm gonna be smiling all the time.
Hey, you know what's one of the big to piggyback off what Briss said. You know, it's one of the most unfortunate situations like that. The interview I heard with Andre 3000, where he talked about not wanting to rap after 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like. He's like, you know, I just don't feel like I feel like I belong, and I'm like, man.
Well, he don't think he could rap again.
No,
he was saying too.
No, but when he drops a verse, it's better than everything on that wall.
Exactly.
Everything on that. I'm talking about bar none. I don't give a fuck who you point out at that. We talking about if they rap. Listen, arguably, if he's active right now, we talking about rapping artistically. I'm gonna give him my number one slot.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, like maybe 5 days out of 7, and I get the other one to Nas and one to Hov. You know what I'm saying? This guy is incredible.
Andre 3000
on another level.
Like
that's how I feel about him.
But you know what made, to me, it's my opinion, what made Andre 3000 so great, that he was so articulate, and he's so ghetto and country. You know what I'm saying? And he was so I think he was soulful as fuck. They come from that soul, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like I feel like Outkast, I feel like Phil Mob could have did what Outkast.
Wow, Phil Mob, jeez.
They could have did what Outkast did, because they had that same you know what I'm saying? They had that same. They was grounded and wholesome, the same. The Goody Mob. When I hear Goody Mob, when I hear CeeLo now, that's like I hear Frankie Beverly and Maze. You know what I'm saying? I hear CeeLo. When I hear CeeLo, I hear Frankie Beverly. I hear one of them Jazzy, even Jazzy Faye, guys that should have kept going. It's like the time, and it's like the discouragement. When you discourage, that shit derails you. That's why it goes back for me having joy in my life and doing joyful things. That's why the fuck I do it every day, because I don't want to get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get I want to break through and fight through my discouragement when I'm discouraged. As an artist, you have to do that.
You can't. You don't want that to set in. That is. I mean, it's almost. Sometimes it's almost no recovery from that artistically when you get in that space. And I just. Like I say, I just wish that he, like talking to Dre, that he would, that he wouldn't. And that's, but you know what? This is what society did that to Andre. He because everybody, hip hop was proclaimed as a young man's game, right? But then the guys, the guys who we grew up on, have broken that stigma.
Like Jay-Z.
Nas just got album of the year. Nas's album, Nas still right now has the best album that has dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Other than Everything's a Blessing. Tap in.
Everything's a blessing.
I mean, I'm always aside from that.
I'm with you.
But like what him and Hit Boy did, it was special.
Right.
And they did it twice. It wasn't a fluke. They did it 2 times, and the second time was better than the first time. So like the thing is, we the only genre that does that. In rock, you can tour until you die. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Sade tours every like 8 to 10 years, and then she don't come out again. Like when you're an artist, it's like, imagine how crazy this sounds. If I run a Fortune 500 company and I turn 40 years old, I just shouldn't be running a company anymore.
Right.
That shit sounds
crazy.
That shit sounds absurd. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, as long as you have breath in your body and you are able to produce, perform, right, able to yield results, you do it until you can't anymore. You know what I'm saying? If you LeBron and you in the best shape of your life and you 36 and you could do the same thing at 40, nigga, go until you can't. Tom Brady, go until you can't go anymore, bro. Keep going. Cause why are we putting ceilings on top of a ceilingless opportunity?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go until you stop.
That's
you know
the
what I'm
whole thing. Is sometimes we're caught up in the mindset of how high you think you can go, and then when you probably hit the ceiling, that's the whole thing. People put ceilings up there.
People do that shit to themselves.
Yeah.
Right. And like, there's an actress, rest in peace, who just passed away from the Black Panther movie. Right. She started. Actually died, and I think she was in her late 80s or 90s. She started acting at 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? The oldest, one of the oldest ladies you saw in the Black Panther scene when they had to fight out by the cliff, right? Like, she was like the oldest person there on set. She started acting at 80. You know what I'm saying? The brother from Moonlight started acting. He was 43 years old. Like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put a ceiling or a limit on your dreams and your goals. And you know what? Like, Dre is about to do some crazy shit, right? And he gonna announce it during Super Bowl. But when I hear Dre talk or when I hear Tim talk, Tim like, I'm just getting started. Like, I'm on a new act now because I'm trying something different. Like, I'm never gonna put a ceiling on myself that over my head that will allow me to bump my head and stop growing. Because when I ask you how far can we go, the answer is there is no limit. You can keep going until you don't want to go, or until you're incapable of going. You know what I'm saying? So why would we put that? I just hate that Dre put that on himself because he's just.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's tired.
Andre
3000
is a great. Yeah.
But I think a lot of people they put the limit on themselves, and then they allow other people to put a limit on them as well.
Yeah.
Because they listen to what society says, and they're like, oh, you know, a lot of people in society be like, oh, the person's age can't do this, but no, you can. You can do anything that you put your mind to. That's what we were taught when we were children,
and that's the truth. And we get away from that.
But we didn't believe that until we saw we could be a president. Until we saw Barack becoming that black president.
Nah, in my field, when I saw Pitbull, or like when we went to high school together, and I was in Best Buy, and I turned over the CD and Uncle Luke's CD, and I saw his name on it. I knew then. I was like, I battled this dude every day in high school. You know what I'm saying? I know I could do this. You know what I'm saying? Right. I may never be as good. At one point, I thought I would never be as good as Pip. That's a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I would never be as good. But like when I saw that, and then when I saw Jay-Z as a black man from Mars, used to sell crack, touch $1 billion. Like, every time something like that happens,
it gives you more inspiration too.
Listen, man, I'm further more motivated.
Direct inspiration.
Like, because I know it's out there and it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that I conjure up in my laptop every single day of my life, like the things that I was working on before I left here. Like, I got a clothing line that's about to drop. It's called Rocket Clothing, right? The things that I'm working on right now, like, I have an empire inside of my laptop. You know what I'm saying? And little by little, the world touches it. A part of that empire was everything's a blessing. If you see what my list of goals are from 2021 to 2025, are all listed out, what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a part of that was everything's a blessing. That's how shooting all the visuals was another one. You know what I'm saying? Getting the clothing line out was another one. Like, I have so many goals and aspirations and things that I want to do, and I know it's possible because all these people on this wall have done it or are doing it or got to a space where they almost did it and their lives was unfortunately cut short.
Exactly.
But it's possible, right? So who are we to sit, you know what I mean, in our room and be like, nah, or let people like put their negative projections on us because they have fears themselves of stepping out and doing what they're afraid that you might do. You know what I'm saying? They're scared to death that you might take a chance, and that chance might be the chance that puts you in a place where you were right about yourself, and they were wrong.
Right.
They your haters are terrified.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Because they
That's real.
Like, nah, I can't do it, nigga. That means we can't do it. No, brother. If you have that, if that's how you feel about you, let that be what you feel about you. We ain't doing this. You're not gonna project your negative thoughts and ideologies on me and then put me in a space where now I'm like second guessing my career or what I want to be. Fuck no. keep it.
Keep all that shit to yourself.
Keep it.
So Brisk, I know we about to get up out of here. Though we've been here for a minute, but I want to talk to you real quick because last time we was here, you brought a brother with you that
my dog
that
Black.
was
From
Black
Chicago.
from Chicago that was locked down, and you know last time we were talking, we was like he was gone.
Yeah, he died. He got actually when you saw him, he came to Miami to come fuck with me just to get away from which the climate that Chicago was in. So it's a lot of things. And he did so much shit. He pissed me off on a couple occasions. He did some shit so crazy. Like he knew that I knew Wayne. So somebody told him that where Wayne was on Star Island. So he went on Star Island. I told you about that?
Nah, I ain't ever heard this story.
What happened? Come on,
Island. He went on Star Island.
R.I.P. Black.
Found Wayne house and was ringing the doorbell. Wayne came out that bitch crazy. He was like, Wayne, don't do it, Wayne. Don't do it, Wayne. Brisco sent me. I swear to God.
No way.
And sent me the video.
Wait.
Yes.
Who sent you the video? He did?
He did, yeah.
He was recording the shit?
He was recording like Dog had did 12 years in prison.
Yeah.
Dog, you know what I'm saying? When I got to the prison, he was just like, this nigga be with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
So when he came to Miami, I had him with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bought him good. I bought him weed. I just, you know what I'm saying?
You took care of him.
I took care of him. I bought him
You
to
showed him good love.
Yeah, I bought him to the interview we had, and I had him talk.
Last
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Dog did that. He sent it to me. I blew on him. Stupid nigga. I went crazy.
What happened?
I blew on him like, stupid nigga, you're dumb.
Yeah.
Boy, what the fuck you said my name for?
Yeah.
But when was this?
This was last year. This time.
He did it right after the interview?
He did it 2 days after the interview.
No!
Yes, I swear to God. I swear to God.
Shit.
But when he did it, I definitely snapped. I definitely called Wayne. Wayne, if you know Wayne has 15 numbers.
Yeah.
And he only answer a half of one phone. So I got in contact with Wayne and told Wayne, let that boy. Wayne was like, that motherfucker crazy. You know what I'm saying? So he actually went back to his hotel that same night. He got arrested.
Oh shit!
He was on South Beach, and at that time it was COVID. Remember,
it was COVID.
COVID crazy.
We was just talking to him. I gave him a mask.
Yes, it was COVID crazy. Yeah, it was COVID.
I gave him a mask.
Yeah, it was COVID. At that time, bro, it was COVID crazy. So he was in a hotel on the beach on Ocean, left out the hotel, and the police got him and took him to jail. Cause the ordinance out there was crazy. Yeah. So he asked me to bond him out. I get him out. So, I had, after he did the Wayne thing, I had told him, boy, pussy nigga don't come around. Everything else. So, but I had to get him out because he was definitely on my watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he came out here on his own, but he definitely was on my watch, and he was still on federal probation. So by him being out here, he was doing wrong already.
Right.
So, man, Dog went home. I said, man, you need to go home. He went home. I say 2 months after that, he was shot and killed.
Damn.
So, and actually a girl just hit me randomly on Instagram. And it was in my, how they say the message request and everything. I went in the message request, and I was just going to touch bases because I always go on my message request to see if, you know what I'm saying, I can inspire somebody or I can change somebody's life because they be in that message request.
That's real.
So, boom, I seen it. She was just like, you know him, sent me a picture. Like, yeah, it's Black. I was locked up with him. She was like, he died last night. You know what I'm saying? So, and when I saw you, you was definitely like a definite reflection of a time that I spent with him outside in the free world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In society, we spent time together. You know what I'm saying? And he was, he was a push button, but he didn't deserve that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So just like how you locked your keys in the house. Right. You know what I'm saying? All he had to do was do 7 more months of prison time. He would have still been alive. Everything's a blessing.
Everything.
7 months.
You were saying he got out early and he was on probation.
He got out early. Then he started moving around. I was still on my shit, but he was on some shit to where, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're on federal probation, you have to have a reason to leave. He had no reason leaving Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was cool with guys and cool with some of the guys that's in that melting pot, in the rapping melting pot in Chicago, and he just was affected by that, directly affected by that shit. You know what I'm saying? He used to always say it like, boy, Chicago was a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, you know, it's my man's. He just got killed. You know what I'm saying? He's every week in prison, he was telling me about somebody was getting killed and that he didn't want to go back to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So his probation, he recorded his case in Chicago, so he was forced to go to Chicago, where he unfortunately died, man.
Damn.
That was my dog.
That sucks.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I say that to say this: there's no such thing as op. It's a fucking video game called Black Ops. It's called opposition. Your opposition should be a motherfucker you playing basketball against or your football against for a college. You young niggas better get your mind right. Stop playing with God. Watch your mouth. Don't shame the dead. You know what I'm saying? And don't write a check that your broke ass can't cash.
That's real.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, that's real. I'm with you. So y'all better listen up and take heed to what this brother's saying, because we losing too many artists right now.
Yeah. We losing too many people.
Too many people, period.
Yeah.
But we losing a lot of artists at a young time.
Yeah. And man, live, man. You know what I'm saying? You 25 years old. Live, boy. You ain't
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You 7 years from being a teenager. You know what I'm saying? You was just you a baby, man. Love your mamas, man. Honor your mother and our father. Your days will be long, man.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be grown ahead of time, because bills are grown too. Your bills gonna be growner than your ass.
Exactly.
And that gonna lead you to do dumbass shit.
That's
and bullshit ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no do-overs.
Nope.
Right.
In the life, it ain't no do-overs. I could have done that. How let me do that over? And when you a man, when you a black man, in this world that we are granted, we are taking over, and we are making our imprint on.
Right.
We had a black president, nigga. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
And he knew how to play basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So y'all niggas need to get y'all minds right. Ain't no such thing as a street nigga. Don't let them old niggas tell you nothing about no street nigga. They lying, they fabricating their stories. Ain't no such thing as a street nigga. You want to be an honorable man that was kind and nice. Right. You know what I'm saying? The realest niggas are the most humble niggas.
That's
the
real.
richest people are the most humble motherfuckers.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? All that flashing and all that extra shit, they lying to you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Street nigga is just miscalculated ignorance,
yeah,
man.
and
That's
if you
all
really
it is.
want to op so bad, them old niggas telling you that bullshit should be your first ops. Cause it's something called a system, and they got 3 meals for you. They got a comfortable bed. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna give you 3 meals. They gonna give you a comfortable bed. But guess what? A woman ain't gonna never touch you ever. Your woman's touch, you ain't gonna feel. So what y'all trying to do? Because ultimately, for real, we trying to get money. We trying to get this jury. You know what I'm saying? To equal up to the pussy. You feel me? Boy, you gonna be walking around with 2,500 dicks around you, nigga. Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
For real.
Hey, listen, man. And on that note too, whatever you're going through, don't be afraid. Don't be too tough to request a prayer or to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too much of a street nigga or too hard. You know what I mean? To let somebody know you hurting and that you need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Or that you need prayer or
That's real.
or to even opt to go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like therapy don't mean you crazy.
Nope.
Not going to therapy will make you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So whatever opportunity you can get to deal with your trauma, like deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Before it deals with you.
That's real.
That's the last thing I'm gonna say, man. At
That's what's
Ghostwriter
up.
on Twitter, at Ghostwriter on
Hey,
Instagram.
yeah, give it
Another thing I want to say, I want to plug my businesses. Black Billionaire Society, the label, Black Billionaire Catering, Mitchell's Consulting and Life Relief. Yeah, I am a life coach. It's more than just advice. You know what I'm saying? It's planning on things that will inevitably occur. So y'all hit me up on when y'all want some life coaching. Y'all about to get married. Let me sit y'all down, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And talk about y'all marriage. And if you just going through some real shit, you want to make an investment, let me structure your shit and make sure you do it the right way.
Mm-hmm. That's real.
That's it. Rebellion Records too. You know, I'm a label owner as well. Rebellion Records, that's my label.
Rebellion Films,
Rebellion Records. At Rebellion record label on Instagram. Rebellion Films, I got a film company as well. Rocket Clothing, I got a clothing line. Rebellion Charities, I got a charitable organization that I'm starting. And Protect Black Initiative is another charitable company I'm starting. Organization I'm starting too. So amongst other things that I got coming, those are the active companies that we got, you know, right now that we have that are actually out and affecting the world and inciting change as we speak. So yeah, man, we here. Thank you so much for having us. I'm grateful to God to be here and to be on y'all show, and you know, definitely looking forward to coming back. You know, and,
sure, we appreciate y'all coming on.
Appreciate
y'all for sure. We always have a good time. We have Brisco on, so we know we have a good time next time we had you on. Ghostwridah. Right here, this is that Welcome Back right now official video. Let's play that real. Yeah. Oh, I had the mute on.
I knew that. I was working with my partner. I have a brother I work with. Night was a great night, and I'm not saying it's a great night because I just made money, but like every girl in the club made money. The bartenders, the dancers, the hookah girl, the people who sell the food. I remember one time I was working with my partner. I have a brother I work with every now and then, and it was 3:30, and we ain't make no money, and she wanted to go home. I'm just like, no, yo, like you never know who's gonna walk through those doors. So tell me why at like 3:50, some guy walked in the doors, and we made $600 each that night. So it's just. Coming through those doors.
Baby girl, you live a life. Oh yes, you do. You spend your weekends catching flights. You and your crew. You like vacations in the tropics with different views. You crop them niggas out who took you. They don't approve. You cop the patty with the diamonds in different hues. Your IG followers are climbing. You making moves. You show your body off on camera. You got it all. They ask you if you got a man. You say not at all. Hey, not at all. Hold up. They don't know what you been through, where your mind's at and your mental. That heartbreak that you broke through when your check bouncing, that rent due when you boss up cause you got to, when your tools tied and that not to, cause your kid's daddy ain't worth shit and that plan B it might flop too, and your cash lack when no cash app and you dropped out cause your class whack and you lack help and your car's dealt but they paid well when your ass clap and you bounce back with your fine ass, lipstick on that wine glass, shade room on your downtime and you down drinks but not down bad, you back. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Hundreds in your safe deposit, 50,000 in your closet. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. 60 credits left in college, you don't need it cause you solid. Welcome back.
Beautiful problem, shorty, pay your tuition. Wear bikinis on Collins and smile on all of your pictures. Hope you find you a mister, praying he do you right. Maybe start you a family, money can change your life. And I salute you in them angles, your best friend, my dog. We ain't tricking, we just fuck, I break you off from the heart. Welcome back, when it's spicy and it ain't no chill. Just know I'm really fucking with you for real. I swear to God, and when you're working in the club, in this tax season, tell them you do it for a motherfucking reason. Misleading guys in your mentions, I know your game. Situations you can't control, I feel your pain. You wearing robes in hotels, you living the life. What's a little prostitution, baby, live for the night. Drinking the balls from the mini bar, you ain't going nice. The cool home and it feels so nice. Yeah.
This is the Black Billionaire Society.
Yeah,
welcome back. Yeah, welcome back.
Hundreds in your safe deposit, 50,000 in your closet. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. 60 credits left in college, you don't need it cause you solid. Welcome back. Watching dollars fall from the sky, I notice your smile. It's evident that you ain't been happy here for a while. Bitches come and go and these niggas out here is foul. So all you got is you and the time for living is now. Everything's a blessing and stressing is overrated. I dedicate these verses to all the women who made it. When all the smoke clears and that Hennessy got you faded, just know you did it bigger than all them bitches who hate it. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah. Hold up.
Clearly I'm back and I like the way it feels.
Smash grilled cheese. I'm telling you. Put that little whoop deep over. I come into the get up and all that shit.
I think he wants to get a picture of you.
Yeah, here. Let me get this. Then put something else on.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to replace the new
It's too dark. Put a phone.
I got 90 cameras, huh? You was getting your cameras up, boy. You ain't play about them cameras, huh? You got so many guys.
That my bro. He gon' ride. Keep a foe. And a fight. Never fall. I'ma slide. With my brody, bro. We the guys. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Hey, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Hey, yeah, that my brody, bro. Hey, that my brody. Keep a 40. Keep a shorty. With a shorty. We hit the gas on them, got us feeling sporty. This Colorado got us high like Rick and Morty. Long as my dog with me, I'm straight. That my bro, down the slide when it's go. If it's up, then it's roll. Never dance, but we spend a lot of time with the pole. Never fold, if it's mine, then it's yours. That my bro, he gon' ride. Keep a foe, and a fight. Never fold, I'ma slide. With my brody, bro. We the guys. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my dog, that my sign, that my goon. Cross the line, make the 9, sonic boom. Ain't no way I'll turn my back, we way too up with it. And we stuck with it, give a fuck who fuck with it. They say blood thicker than water, we the testimony. But got brodies who ain't blood, that's still a with you for me. Chasing bags like we need to deal with Brinks. Got it out the streets, stacks with brand new blues and pinks. Hey, hey, that my bro. He gon' ride. This shit crazy. Keep a foe and a fight. Never fall. I'ma slide with my brody, bro. We the guys. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah, that my brother. Yeah, that my brody, bro. Yeah.
Diamonds on me, all these racks on me, all these bitches on me. Gang.
The level is just too advanced, the bezel is Tiffany stamp, don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it, they pay me to show you I do it again.
The crib is over the top, these whips is over the top, the money is over the top, these bitches is over the top. top. The way that we whipping and flipping and making this cash, we doing the most. Been grinding and hustling right from the param, I know that we live at the top.
I can't be pale in my casket, make sure I die with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slotted some bread in the jam, that's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window, they don't even come on the plane when we land.
Keep going.
Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna bury these niggas like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these niggas around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got bitches, I get there and then it's just them.
The city is all on my back. Tell Joey I'm coming with crack. We turn up wherever we at. You know that we got it like that. I'm bossing and bullying these niggas. Hey, look how we running these niggas. Hey, look how we sunning these niggas. I'm all in my bag, nigga. Gang. Hey, we don't play that shit now over here. And where I'm from, just know these hoes ain't got no feel. And I've been moving up a level every year. Mercedes rolling, wearing Ric Flair. I got these bitches coming out they underwear. You see this money on the floor, it's in the air. The club is packing, it's on till they on each house. We came to turn it up and that's no we in hell. Diamonds hitting like a light show. Had to tell them take the front row. Giving game like I'm big bro. South step rocking big drill. This here's that real shit. These niggas ain't on shit. And it's free meat till he home, bitch.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
The crib is over the top. These whips is over the top. The money is over the top. These bitches is over the top. The way that we whipping and flipping and making this cash, we doing the most. Been grinding and hustling right from the param, I know that we live at the top.
And I am J. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run in your spot. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run up your block. So trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some shorties to come lay you down. Trick, stop playing with me. Cause them hitters always on go, they ain't playing around. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run in your spot. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run up your block. So trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some shorties to come lay you down. Trick, stop playing with me. Cause them hitters always on go, they ain't playing around. Trick, stop playing with me. Could've let them do it to you, but we let them rock. Trick, stop playing with me. Because you gave me every reason they come get you dropped. Trick, stop playing with me. But why would I let them touch you just cause you ain't no better? Why would I risk all this money that I could be making and just let you mess up this cheddar? Trick, stop playing with me. I want a new whip, you won't hear no TikTok. Trick, stop playing with me. They tryna see new wife, so they be on wristwatch. Trick, stop playing with me. My hitters blow big gas like they live in the pit stop, making they wrist lock and they get money cause we on a mission. Won't stop till this shit stop. Won't say no names with this shit, can get dangerous. No hitters that rock with a Draco. No a little shorty, she down with whatever. No, she do whatever I say so. Once I get this check, I'm just gon' run it up and I'm gon' treat that shit like it's Play-Doh. I'm not with the rah-rah, if it ain't about money, I'm telling them I still away go. So trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run in your spot. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run up your block. So trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some shorties to come lay you down. Trick, stop playing with me. Cause them hitters always on go, they ain't playing around. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run in your spot. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run up your block. So trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some shorties to come lay you down. Trick, stop playing with me. Cause them hitters always on go, they ain't playing around. Won't take no chances, I know that I go for my hitters with reckless abandon. Won't stop till I drop and I get enough money to just go and buy us a mansion. I rock with the hitters that rock with me, can't switch my side so they know where I'm standing. Them hitters play risky so I match their energy, cause why the fuck would I chance it? We shit at these like guns, if I pass on the ratchet I know that he blaming. I got a homie, he good with the cost for the law if you rock with the scamming. I got a homie like Tony Montana with AR, he doing some damage. I don't feel sorry for haters that turning the ops on my life, they been planning. I just been eating, I can't handle slacking, you know I can't roll with the leeches. Cause all them threats you be throwing, I don't take serious, you know I'm facetious. I'm just gon' cook like a chef with the recipe, learn this shit, I ain't gon' teach it. Trust been a strong word and I know I can never let all these hitters breach it. So trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run in your spot. Trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some hitters come run up your block. So trick, stop playing with me. I could've had some shorties to come lay you down. Trick, stop playing with me. Cause them hitters always on go, they ain't playing around. Trick, stop playing with me. I
could've had some haters come run in your spot. Chick, stop playing with me. I could've had some haters come run up your block. So chick, stop playing with me. I could've had some shorties to come lay you down. Chick, stop playing with me. Cause them haters always on go, they ain't playing around. Chick, stop playing with me. Chick, stop playing with me. And I am Jay. Thanking the Lord for waking me up. Every time I wake up, it's a lot that's going through my head. I gotta face up. No, I can't let up. No, I can't let up. Voices in my head, people telling me not to give up. Still fighting battles in the dark shadow. Praying to God, only He knows. Cross me heart cold. I ain't gotta say it shows. Like breaking cold. They know. My heart is cold, my heart is froze, can't let it show. People they moving, so I told myself can't trust a soul. It be the people that surround you, you consider close. I cross my T's and dot my eyes, cause you may never know. Lord, please help me for all the drugs I can't ignore. I feel like they want my place, I'm paranoid. I got voices in my head I can't avoid. They just want my spot, now they can't have it. The hate made me a savage. The glizzy on me packing, looking like I'm trapping. I'm trying to go way up, house with no neighbors. Eyes out, take me way up. Get to the money, can't lay up. These don't even phase us, shine hard like a laser. Did it all on my own, never asked for no favor. You should see how they treated us. Need some lead trust. They acting like I gave up. Now I'm fed up. Thanking the Lord for waking me up. Every time I wake up, it's a lot that's going through my head. I gotta face up. No, I can't let up. No, I can't let up. Voices in my head, people telling me not to give up. Still fighting battles in the dark shadow. Praying to God, only He knows. Cross me heart cold. I ain't gotta say it shows. Like breaking cold. They know.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is, yo. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show, man. That was Behind Backstage special right here with Brisco and Ghostwridah, man. That was the everything is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a blessing that they was able to be here together and stuff, because I wasn't sure if both of us was going to show up. So I'm happy everybody pulled up and everything like that. So, man, shout out to Brisco. Y'all hear him pulling off right now. Shout out to him and the homie Ghostrider. We have a lot more to do, so y'all make sure y'all continue to subscribe. We got a lot more interviews coming. We got a lot more. We just what I just said, Brisco. Y'all was his ass pulling off. Shout out to Brisco, man. He the nigga, man. Shout out to him, man. Great freaking job with this daggone project that y'all created. So, yo, man, I hope you guys continue to listen. Check out Behind Backstage. Y'all need to go ahead and listen back to everything that was said today, because it was a lot of jewels that was dropped. So you need to go back, listen to a lot of the stuff that was said. A lot of things could be learned from this, because if you're an artist, if you're just a person, you want to go ahead and learn life, parts of life, you need some inspiration, different things, y'all need to listen to these two brothers. That's real talk. So it's your boy DJ Newkirk, man. I'm about to get out of here. Got the Audacity. You got anything to say to the people?
Yeah. Peace out.
That's it. So yeah, man, we about to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with a little quick shum. Oh, I can't forget. Shout out to the Wild Man OG, Wild Man Teddy T, man. Tomorrow, Sunday Fun Day, Bottomless Brunch Day, at what was that? The the mansion, man. 15020 South River Drive, man. Miami, Florida, man. Y'all check that out, man. Y'all need some information. Call 786-356-1286. That's it. Yo, make sure y'all tune in next week. We're going to have another special guest coming in. I think it's going to be a beautiful lady. We'll see. Y'all make sure y'all check out, man, who we going to have on next week. It might be a princess. It might be an empress. It might be a queen. We going to find out who it's going to be. You feel me? Next week, you going to find out. Continue to tune in Behind Backstage. Yo, the #1 daggone hip-hop show in Miami right now, every weekend, Sunday. That's it. Y'all continue to link in, man. Y'all continue to stay on. Y'all continue to gravitate to the right. So, all right, man. Let's go. I gotta bring that back. This right here is this shorty Kenyatta. I keep on saying Khadijah. I think thought she was my cousin real quick. Shout out to my cousin Khadijah, man. Yeah. So this song right here is by Kenyatta. It's called OMG, Oh My God. Yo, we got Unc the Chef in the building. Unc the Chef, I want you to tell me what you think about the song before we get up out of here, man. This joint is the joint, man. Shout out to the shorty. Yeah, we about to make sure y'all check this out. Let's do it.
Staring in the mirror, feeling unfamiliar. You see something in me that I couldn't picture. Supposed to make you stronger if it doesn't kill you. I was distant, I was different, I was difficult. From all that crazy shit the last nigga had put me through. The mystery was finding me through all the misery. Now it's bigger, bigger bags, bigger, bigger planes. Got to the point I didn't even wanna make. But something told me I should wait and see. And now I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Here I come. I'm coming for you. And now I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Here I come. I'm coming for you. You know that make or break up just come with the lie. And life much better without the advice. We'll make mistakes until we get it right or wrong. What's wrong with you being with me all night? You say the things that keep a girl enticed. Ain't got the strength to keep me up all night tomorrow. And now I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Here I come. I'm coming for you. And now I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Here I come. I'm coming for you. You know I'm in love. I can't even deny. Thought my heart was cold. He bought the one from July. Love, so patient and kind. Met me where I am. Now I am where I am. Caught up with you. I pray to God he would send someone through. And now I'm standing right next to you. God sent you. And now I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Here I come. I'm coming for you. And now I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Here I come. I'm coming for you. You know I ain't gonna lie. He got me gone. That's my baby. I know he's singing a love song. Crazy how the tables turn. Hoping that you won't break my heart.